Hello and welcome back.
I'm so afraid.
Yeah, you guys really should be afraid. Well, welcome back, everyone. So thank you all for joining us for tonight's episode of Alignment Chaotic. So just some real quick announcements that we'll go through. First off, thank you to our viewers for joining us. Thank you to my stream team, my players. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen tonight. So just as a recap for all of our viewers, first things first, this is the first custom campaign of Alignment Chaotic. So thank you guys for joining us for that. We are in session 1 now officially. This is not session 2, this is session 1. Because last week was session 0. I can't keep my hands straight.
Number 1.
So welcome back, and yeah, so as a few announcements, first off, for my viewers, if you guys want to join the chat live, you need to watch us on Twitch on Fridays. So yeah, come join us on Twitch. If you guys, oh hey, there's someone.
Tom.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, Tom.
So if you guys want to join the live chat and chat with our players, chat with myself, come join us over on Twitch. If you guys are not watching us on Twitch, go ahead and you can check us out every other week. I'll be uploading the videos to YouTube. For everyone, if you guys like the channel, either hit the subscribe or the follow button. Whichever button you're pressing on the media platform that you're watching, go ahead and hit that. Yeah, they really are scared. They should be, because I didn't leave them in the great spot. So, you guys can also check out our Discord channel. And you guys can join that. It's an open community of D&D players, so check us out on Discord. You guys will find a link for that in the description in our About section. And let's go ahead and get started on, and thank you, Fabian, for my help there. Let's go ahead and get started with our recap from last week. You guys ready? I don't think you're ready for this.
I mean, can we go to Denny's first? Because I like to get wined and dined before I get fucked.
Yeah. You really probably would want to. All right.
And don't drink the wine at Denny's,
Give me a
please.
super bird. They have wine at Denny's?
It's
Yes,
Merlot
they
I made in the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's
right,
frightening
guys.
to know.
Recap, yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag
So
Denny's
happy
sponsor us.
on Murder Hobotion.
Right, last time on Murder Hobotion. So last time on our first session 0, really, of Alignment Chaotic, our players actually ended up getting teleported to another plane. You guys awoke next to a lake in completely different bodies. For my viewers who are watching for the first time, they actually had to roll their race, their class, and their subclass and background. Basically, everything that a normal D&D player gets to make, I made these guys roll. So, yeah.
I almost had like 12 artificers. It was rough.
Yeah. And
We were
despite all the
so
randomness,
pleased.
the game still provided Larry with a party where 2 of the same characters with the same race, 2 of the same characters roll the exact same classes, and everybody else got completely random stuff.
Oh, yeah, and apparently 6 of you guys have tails?
Oh yeah.
There are 6 tails in this group, and there has already been tail bumping.
Tail bumping is canon.
Yes.
Whoa.
And you know, we also have Harry is a lizard. We can't forget that one. But yeah, just goodness, you guys really did give me a panic attack there. Like, I was terrified. So you guys awoke, y'all rolled. We had some fun rolling. You gave me a panic attack. And then you guys tried to figure out, where are you? What is this world that you've been ported to? Some of you rolled high enough to see the wolves. Some of you did not. And you almost shot them. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of planned for that, but you know. So you guys almost shot them, but you didn't. And you guys decided to kind of figure out what's going on. You tried to figure out the bag. You guys found a bag. You found some weapons. And then you guys decided to finally pay attention to the wolves.
Ooh.
And
You're not going to fit in now?
I was paying attention the whole time. That's why I almost shot him.
This is true. So you guys followed the wolves into the forest. The forest environment shifted from being very peaceful to suddenly feeling very dark and ominous. You
What
were
a great
ambushed
idea
by
that was.
you guys were ambushed by kobolds. You managed to defeat them only to find out that they were not the real threat.
No. We ambushed kobolds. Let's get this straight.
Whatever you want to think.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
Whatever
didn't
you
do
see at night.
anything.
I shot one in the head, and that kicked off initiative. We ambushed them.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Anyway, you guys killed the kobolds, and then you got ambushed by some larger demons. You were saved by the wolves, who may not exactly be wolves. And that's where we're going to pick up. So, as you guys are being attacked by the demons, and I'll pull those back up again. So as you guys are being attacked by them, you guys oh, where was it? Sorry. So you guys were being attacked by the demons, and as you guys were being attacked by the demons, you guys went ahead and noticed the wolves jumped into the fray and started attacking them as well. One of the wolves, the black one, walked up into the middle of the group and shifted forms. And he looks at you.
And what is it
says,
called when he does that?
Transforming.
You'll have to wait and find out. Anyway, he shifts forms and looks at you and says, "So you're who was sent. Come with me." And he casts Turn Demon.
Well, I trust him.
That's where we're gonna start the session.
No red pill, no blue pill.
Yeah.
You know what?
No
Last
blue pill.
time a demon came up and told me to follow them, I ended up married.
Can't argue with that
Lutar is staring down at one of the kobolds that was incinerated by his holy breath weapon, and just not there.
So by scent you mean like waking up in the middle of a field by a lake. If that's what you mean by scent, then sure, yeah, that's us.
So you guys don't know why you're here?
No, but sure, lead the way.
I mean,
Assuming you're going to tell us why, that's the start of every good story.
Where's the hook?
Or don't. This is all a dream. Why not?
The call to action of the
Yes.
hero's journey.
Yes.
This is
Give us a little
darker.
exposition, Wolf Boy.
This is a little darker than a hero's journey.
So like an anti-hero's journey?
I mean, Beowulf was pretty dark, and it was still a hero's journey.
Well,
That
there's
is
always
right. Secondary
Hero.
I mean, some of us are a little old to begin a true Bildungsroman, but
Yeah, I mean, my sciatica's acting up right now. But assuming you know something, wolf demon thing.
Yeah, how long do we have until these demons start coming back for us?
It's a great question.
It's a really good question.
Also, where are we?
I'm not playing.
I
Wait,
mean, the forest.
A forest.
Wherever you are, there you are.
Yeah, you guys are
Good
still
man.
Right here.
So you guys are still in the forest. So you're kind of. It's not the forest has started to shift from more of a very warm environment, very comforting environment to its. As you guys look ahead, it's definitely darker. It's much more foreboding in front of you from where the demons were. You guys look around, and the white wolf comes and walks up beside the character you guys just met. You guys haven't asked a name yet, so, and just kind of sits and kind of looks at the group. The wolf is definitely, you can tell, has been fighting. You see blood from the wolf's mouth that is contrasting the white fur, and it just kind of peers at you all with brown eyes, just watching each of you.
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
I don't think it can listen to you. I don't think it understands whatever language this is.
Oh wait, hang on. I might be able to talk with animals and talk to the wolf.
I think the wolf already understands us.
I think the wolf is trying to either say something or communicate something.
With blood in its mouth?
I mean, I haven't tried to do that before, but maybe it's a strange magic place. I don't understand.
Dreams
Hey,
can be weird like that, yeah.
Demon Wolf guy, I insist that you tell us your name and why we're here.
So the guy that walked up to you guys looks at you and says, "You think I'm a demon? No, what you just saw was demons."
Then what are you?
Is there some name you would prefer to go by? I'll call you a school bus if you want.
Would I still
can-
have my my divine sense active? I
You
remember
would?
I used it. I would. Do I
Yes.
sense anything from him?
Yes. You sense divine magic off of him.
Is he
Same
wearing a
thing.
name tag?
You sense light divine magic off of him, and you also sense a divine aura from the white wolf as well.
Guys, I feel, I don't know why, but there's a thing in my stomach, and it's telling me that we can trust them. I can't really elaborate because it's a feeling. It's just a gut feeling. I'm just
Okay.
Like you ate some
So,
veggies.
maybe.
As a ranger, I feel the same way.
Okay,
so Shorty is bonkers, and the ranger probably is too.
I'm not claiming to be entirely sane,
Yeah,
but
I got
you know,
Swarm Keeper as well.
Despite what you said, I'd still rather
Rangers
have
well.
those wolves as allies,
So the gentleman
considering
looks
the
at you-
display they gave us.
True. The gentleman looks at you and goes, "My name is Leo. I'm what you call a half-breed."
That's a offensive term where I come from, but we'll go with it. Why not?
Yeah, usually they say mudblood, but it's fine.
Yeah. So you're a half breed. What's the other half? That'd
I
be
am
my question.
human. I'm human, and I'm also Nephilim.
Ooh, Nephilim and human.
You-
Pardon. What?
Mhm.
What?
I'm off on my Greek or Latin.
So you know nothing
Nephilim
why
is going to
you
be
would-
basically a fallen angel. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Not
Did it hurt?
exactly. But
Very large,
Close.
but depending on the narrative.
What is it?
So the
I don't
Nephilim-
remember my
Nephilim-
Diablo lore. Can you catch me up to speed, please?
Yeah.
How about you come with me, and I'll show you somewhere safe where we can catch up. This forest is not safe at this moment.
How can you prove that where we're going is safe?
How could you prove that this place is any more dangerous?
Would you rather me leave you to the demons?
I'm just not looking to end up in the boiling cauldron of a volcano, that's all.
He puts his giant. He carries a hammer, a war hammer. He puts the hammer down. He puts the shield down.
Fair enough. I will sheath my rapier as my own sign of goodwill.
I mean, at least we'll get some forward momentum and maybe get some answers.
We'll have to see.
Uh,
So You guys following him?
down.
Why not?
I'm going over here. Too.
I don't know. It's I mean half Nephilim. I'm
I don't
not
have anywhere else to go.
human. Like in Nephilim, I'm really not interested in following.
All right, so he
Oh, we don't
grabs,
have anywhere else to go.
I would
You
rather
go
not
back
be
that
humans
late?
again.
so he
You know, it's
grabs.
funny. I think I've seen somebody who looked like him recently, but I can't quite recall where. Right, I'm down to follow.
Lead the way,
Alright.
leader.
So he grabs his hammer and he grabs the shield. He sheaths them and he begins to walk. It's strange. He warns you guys of the forest, but he walks almost. It almost seems like he walks along this invisible barrier, just where the lights, like the dark of the forest begins. He never touches it. He leads you guys. As you follow him, you turn to look. Is anyone who's all watching as you guys follow him?
I
I'll
mean,
watch him.
All of us?
yeah.
I'm
I would
watching.
imagine
I'm
all
not
of us.
following.
Roll for perception. Anyone that's observing your surroundings, roll for perception for me.
Okay.
Okay,
And perception
surroundings
is
or him?
What number? Sorry.
18.
It's a
18.
it's a D20 plus whatever your perception modifier is.
Okay.
I'm checking to see if he has any loose pockets that I can get my hand into.
Roll a D18.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
appreciating the beauty of the forest
see.
around us.
There we
So
go.
anyone that rolled above a 15,
15 or above or above?
Hold on. Let me. I'll
15
get it
or
for
above.
you.
So yeah,
D20.
you count.
Alright. Okay.
How do you count passive perception as like that's your lowest, even though you roll, or you do take the
Passive
roll as the
perception
lowest?
is if like he doesn't ask you to roll and he's just counting like, do you notice this by happenstance? And that's 10 plus your perception bonus.
Yeah, 14 here.
16.
So as you guys are walking, you guys that are kind of
Bonus
observing your
plus
surroundings and paying
3.
attention, you notice that at the beginning you could see a very clear the meadow that you came from. But as you follow him, what almost seems deeper, but it's not, the meadow disappears from sight. You guys follow him for what seems about 30 minutes until you come to a clearing. In the clearing, you guys see a campsite that is obviously been prepared for a while. You see a table laid out on the campsite. And you see what seems to be you see a table set out in the campsite that appears to have a bunch of material spread out around it. You see several camps, several tents set up that appears to be almost like he was expecting you. He was definitely expecting company. You don't know per se that he was expecting you, but you can definitely tell that he was expecting company. And he walks forward. There's a big bonfire in the middle. He walks forward and sits down in front of it. He goes, "So what do you want to know?"
Is this some Narnia
Emotions.
shit?
He motions around, and you look and see it definitely looks like he's prepared this place for you guys. And because he's dragged logs over for you to sit on, so you don't have to sit on the ground directly. And he says, "Sit. What do you want to know?"
I'll pop a squat on a log, sure.
Why not?
Lutar will remain standing, and without looking up, he's still looking at the ground. He says, "Did I really kill those things back there?"
Without hesitation, you went to town on them.
You full giant chicken mode.
His eyes come up a
Things-
little bit, and he looks specifically at Leo, waiting for an answer.
Things would be a good statement for that. What those things are. Yes, you did kill them. However, you don't need to feel remorse for your actions. They would have killed you.
My inner libertarian is still questioning the wisdom of initiating force, but we'll let that slide.
I I do agree that we probably shouldn't have shot first and asked questions second. But
I was under the impression this was all either a bad trip or a dream.
you know what? I can sympathize. There's a lot of questions right now, and hopefully we can get some answers.
Let's start with two questions there. How did we get here?
Ooh, two
And why
truths
are
and a
we
lie.
here?
Okay.
Yeah, Leo McBeal, why are we here?
Well, first off, I can assure you this is no dream. You're not going to wake up from this. This is very real. And your lives are at risk. Those kobolds would have killed you had you not killed them first. As for why you're here, well, the choice is yours.
Do we get to choose whether or not we stay or go?
Go
I can't-
on.
I can't send you back, but
Typical.
I can tell you it is your choice whether or not you follow the directive that I will give you. I can't make you. The Lord of Heaven has summoned you.
What
Lord
purpose?
of Heaven.
So are we dead?
No, you're not dead. You're very
What
much
happened to
alive
our
still.
bodies?
I'm still outside observing because I
Your
wanted
body-
to make sure that everything that went on made sense.
You've been
Well.
given forms suited for war in this realm. You have entered a war that has waged for centuries. Unfortunately, the war is turning. The tide of the battle is turning and not in the direction that we need it to. You have been
A
summoned
life
to
of
prevent-
agnosticism. Wasted.
You've been summoned here to prevent an early apocalypse.
What kind of apocalypse?
And why early?
Yeah, they are
I'm
asking
just
you
gonna look at my
questions.
gut and just be like, a body built for war? What?
He
Got
looks at you, Mr. Peeps, and goes, "I can sense you've already seen it."
You mean the vision from the lake when I was innocently washing my face?
Yes.
And may I presume this heavenly father sent me this visage as well?
No.
Hmm.
He
Talking
didn't
water,
show
then.
you.
Great.
He didn't show you that. The enemy did, hoping to stir you and to scare you from following the mission. Your role is to prevent.
So go on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You have been sent here to prevent the seals from being broken by the enemy before the land can break them.
Cool. I still don't understand what the mission is then.
Like
Seals?
the Arctic dwelling animals, or
Are we talking about like some kind of ancient doomsday type weapon and or magic and or demon?
Why us?
Yeah, that's another good question. Why us?
I mean, it's
I'm just
the cliche question,
right?
but it's a good question.
Even I don't know. I
all right.
don't know
So let
why
me
he
get this
chose you.
straight. Magical Jehovah's Witness here comes and tries to recruit us to his cause to stop the end of the world. And we've all been teleported to a magic land, and some of us lost half our height thanks to it. Great. You're trying to recruit us, then how about you maybe make a little offer, sweeten the deal per se.
Yeah,
For
I'm still of
one,
the opinion
I've
this
got this stab wound. Maybe you can help me with that as a starter.
Same. I gesture towards my open, gaping wound in my shoulder.
You guys are the
You're just laughing at us?
Yep, I am absolutely laughing at you. He walks up
Nope.
to you and he casts Cure Wounds on both of you,
Oh my goodness.
and it instantly you're fully healed.
All right, well, that's a pretty neat trick. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't forget about the Nephilim part.
Still feels like a dream.
You can believe in the dream if you want.
You're not 100% on like why us. How are
know
the
why
seals
you.
broken? What seals?
Well, I
How
think
are they being broken? Like what
Well,
that's
Go.
ahead. But
go ahead.
that's where we come in because we're deciding our own narratives.
Well, it is up to you to decide whether or not you want to follow.
Exactly whether or not I want to follow and exactly how we handle the situation could determine the outcome, correct?
And furthermore, what's in it for us?
What is in it for us? That's a good question.
Is a good idea.
Pretty
Well-
sure what's in it for us is we get to go home.
Do we get to go home?
Do we want to go back to ourselves or are we ourselves already? That's the
Is
question.
our bodies back in the real world? And like this is like we're living. Our consciousness has been transferred here, but our bodies are still there.
Good question.
Or is this like we've been transported and have been transformed into this form?
And there's the rabbit
This
hole.
is a D&D shower thought.
Yeah, this is y'all are going way down deep.
We're
Oh,
going
my
down the rabbit hole.
Is time still moving in the real world, or are we like in like a dual time? You know.
You are in the
I
realm of
slapped the
the
hobbit upside the back of his head.
Are we in some sort of like time chamber, Dragon Ball Z style, or are we in like a time dilation? Or are we next to a black hole?
You are neither in time nor out of time. You are in a realm that is separate, that's designed to exist outside of the realm of time.
Okay, so secondary question to all of the rest of this, right? Our goal is to follow who, what, where, when, where, why. You forgot your
You guys
journalism class, Gilio.
You guys have lots of questions.
But still, most
You just wake
importantly,
up as what looks like an orc, so yes.
This is
Yeah,
true.
listen,
I
buddy.
can understand
I was
that.
eating
I still have a
McDonald's,
tail.
watching
I
Stargate
understand.
30 minutes ago. You're gonna have
what
to
do
catch
we
me up quick.
stand to gain from helping you?
How about your world the world not being destroyed?
Your world, not mine.
Ah, we're doing that anyways.
Oh, how can you help me to wake up sooner so I can be done with this bad dream?
You want
Honestly,
to wake up?
That's
That
a
is-
serious question.
That's what you want.
It does feel
I
like the end
don't-
goal here.
I
Don't
do
do
have to
it.
stop the field so that I can
Don't
wake up.
up.
Yeah.
Goodness. How about
Don't wake up, it's over.
right? Okay.
Clearly, you have something to send us on, so maybe we should just get that out of the way. I-
What is the path? Yeah.
I'm resigned to whatever it takes.
I'm willing to hear the proposition.
Still can't believe I killed those things.
I want to hear what it
Good job.
pays.
I mean, I
So-
can't believe you killed those things either. I kind of wanted a piece of the action. I've got claws.
So do I.
I killed one with the wrong end of my sword.
So
you
do
didn't
I
miss
in a
much.
time. I got a tail. And a guitar.
I got fat
I got skinny.
and short.
I got dragoned.
I grew scales. It was an infection.
I turned
I'm
red.
furrier than I normally am.
Not by much.
So we gotta choose whether we move forward or we stay back. And even though we're talking about half human Nephilim, I guess I should speak in character. I apologize. I'm learning as I go. But I will take the proposition to move forward. I will buy your offer.
Person as a this guy has at least offered us, some form of, hospitality.
He's also
And
kidnapped us from
explanation.
our world.
He did. As an observer, I was
Well, we
standing
don't
on
know
the
if it was
outside.
him who did it or if it was somebody else. We just know
Yeah,
that he is in some way.
He just said it
associated.
was his master, this heavenly father, who he serves.
Right,
Mhm,
but that's
but he's
not
half
him
and
who
half.
did it.
That's the mystery. But he
And
did
it's-
heal both your wounds.
Well, sure. I'm not totally convinced that means anything yet, but I'm putting that aside for tell us what you want us to do and tell us what you're going to pay if we do it.
Money, preferably.
So he pulls his warhammer out and he strikes it on the ground, and instantly before all of you guys, you see your world on fire.
That's just Detroit.
On a good day. No, that's just a Tuesday.
that was heavy.
Larry, you want to apologize to anybody watching from Detroit?
Yeah, exactly. Anybody watching from Detroit, sorry.
Anybody watching from Detroit, get out as fast as you can.
For all of my viewers, I swear I do not have control over these guys. You're learning very quickly why they're called Alignment Chaotic. Goodness. Oh, I love y'all.
That's great.
So you see the world in ashes and flames, but what you also see is several creatures that you saw earlier running through the streets, more demons flying and toppling buildings. The world is ablaze.
So in other words, this war that you and your people are fighting are going to spill into our world.
And at the moment you ask that question, you guys, the vision fades from your sight and you return to the camp. And he looks at you and goes, "It will."
Ooh.
It might. If we're successful.
Correct. If you're successful, you will prevent it for the time. Until
You did say it
the proper
earlier,
time has
yeah.
come.
Yeah. So okay, explain this to us. Leo, angel, Nephilim, person, man, thing, bear, dog. So you said it's an early apocalypse. What is it that's making it early? Like, we have to stop the seals from being open, but like, why are they now being? Why is it happening now? Why now? Why
And what
now?
defines a timely apocalypse, for that matter?
Yeah, exactly. Like, is it like a week? Right? Like, oh, we're gonna do this, and then like a week later,
Said
The
something
Nine
about
Lords.
skills.
The Nine Lords have invaded this realm in more power than they should have here. This realm is a reflection of the war between heaven and hell. This war has waged for eternity past and will continue to wage until the seals are broken at the proper time. If the seals are broken early, then hell wins.
So are these seals like physical objects? Are they places?
Here,
Pretty sure they're
both.
tasty snacks for killer whales.
And they like to go clubbing.
Yep, they do like to go clubbing.
Bingo.
Here they are both. They are both physical objects and places within this realm. This realm is a shell of what it should have been.
Bottom line, Mr. Leo, get to the point.
I think
If
he
you
is.
want-
He
if
is.
you want to save your world from being destroyed by fire, I need you to help the armies. Ensure the seals remain intact, and do not let the Nine Lords succeed here.
Got him.
okay, but where?
I have an important question.
Speak, little man.
How? Because I don't know if you noticed, we're not exactly the most cohesive or vertically advanced individuals.
We are no SEAL Team 6.
We are not. So
We have tails.
I am a little curious, other than being given strange weapons from a bag, I don't think exactly we're prepared to fight the Nine Lords of Hell.
No, as you are, you're not. You aren't ready yet. But with time, you will be.
And
So,
in fact,
training
I'm-
montage.
Yeah,
Training
we're here
montage.
to save the seals or to destroy the seals.
The
Save
seals
them,
need to
correct?
remain
We're
intact.
saving.
Okay, so the journey is going to be to take every seal, starting with number 1.
I don't know if
Is the quest?
seals are gonna be numbered.
You're gonna need to banish the 9 lords.
Because we have
From this
9
realm.
lords, so that's going to be 9 seals. Right?
When you say banish, you mean murder, don't you?
Usually,
No.
whenever there's a boss and there's like a numbered sequence, there's usually like a 10th boss. So I feel like there's going to. So for the sake of argument, we'll say 9. But I'm thinking that 10.
Yeah.
I don't like uneven numbers.
I do like his
Yeah,
video
yeah.
game analogy. Is this going to be like some sort of Assassin's Creed thing? We go off into a region, we climb a tower, we find out the region, we start to get some things, and then we take the different outposts, and we get to our each one of our different individual lords, kind of like a Super Mario World thing.
I hate Ubisoft games. Oh my gosh.
And also, is our Hobbit getting shorter?
Yeah, our Hobbit is getting shorter.
He's not getting shorter, he's getting more appropriately sized.
Yeah, I just noticed the face gets cut off.
Thought I would mess with the camera.
So all fantasy is based on myths, and myths are based on reality.
It's
What
very
you-
literary, as you know.
Yeah. Well, what you've seen in your world as fantasy, you will find some of it is very, very real here. And it will hurt, and it will try to kill you in some cases. As far as the war itself, the war has waged for eternity. There are 2 forces, as I've already said. There's heaven and hell fighting. The Nephilim fall on both sides. The Nephilim are the offspring of angels and the offspring of demons. But reality is the Nephilim themselves are half-breeds, because they are fallen angels who have bred with humans, and those are your demonic Nephilim. And then you have angels who have not fallen, who have bestowed their power upon the humans, who then chose to continue on. Those are the light.
Turn them into Nephilims. Interesting.
Correct. As far as for you, you've been given these forms to help fight this war, because here you'll learn that magic is very real.
Mm-hmm.
Your powers are real. Life and death is very real here, as you've already seen.
No real change there. So where do we go first?
Yeah, where can we go? Where can we start this?
Well, first, you should probably learn how to forge for yourselves. You should learn how to survive for yourselves. And on that, he looks at you, Fang, and he goes, I believe you can make use of this. And he shows you to the table that has all sorts of different material in which you can forge pretty much any armor that you want. And he,
What am I supposed to do with this?
he looks at you and goes, I think you'll find that it's going to come to you more naturally than you believe. Here, you're an artificer. You're
You have a
skilled in
stutter.
making
It's
armor.
pronounced officer. Officer.
You're an artificer, Harry.
So I pick up one of the tools and think of the image of, like, I don't know. I look at the body that I inhabit and imagine something resembling armor for it.
Okay.
And I just close my eyes and swing.
So as you begin to swing, you actually find that it seems very natural to you. You seem to understand how the leather and the metal and the linen all kind of form together to make armor.
Ping,
You're
ching,
not
ching.
sure. You're not sure where the knowledge is coming from per se, but you find it's coming naturally to you. So you are able. It's going to take you some time. You're able to actually forge yourself. I believe artificers start with either medium, right?
Scale mail is what I had selected.
Okay, so you're able to forge to build yourself a set of scale mail armor. It's going to take you some time. And he turns and looks at Lamech, who is also an artificer, and says, your skill's going to be a little different as an artificer. And Lamech, you were right. You're the other artificer, right? Who was the other artificer? Lamech, right? You're muted.
Lamech?
Looks
Yeah,
like
he is. He's the
shown.
battlesmith.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the
and
battlesmith.
Okay.
He turns to, so he's basically what's about to happen, guys, is he's gonna start to try to explain to you guys what exactly your roles are. He's gonna teach you how your class works at a base level. So yes, now you know who you are. You now realize you are a dragon. For example, Thamian, you are a dragonborn gunslinger.
Does he show me to where I can fashion more bullets?
Reflection show.
He brings you to one of the tables that he's. Go ahead.
I know bullet foo. I could make bullets.
He
I know gun
Bullet
foo.
Yeah, he brings you to one of the tables that he has some gunpowder set aside on and some metal to allow you to make some more ammo. It's strange though, as you guys begin to craft and make this stuff, there's a limit to what you can make you find. So here's how this is going to work. I wasn't going to leave you guys armorless forever. Every one of you gets to take a look at your base character sheet. Take a look at what your character can get by default. You may pick one piece of armor by default.
Hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
What is default for rogue? Leather? Can I get studded leather?
Yeah, leather.
Can I get super studded leather?
No.
I'd like an
Leather.
enchanted leather breastplate of +5.
Yeah,
A
so
mithril piece.
like you know what, Mr. Peeps? I got it for you. It's on the way somewhere. It's in this noggin. It's gonna take me some learning, but I got it.
All right.
So he begins to walk through each of you. We're gonna basically go through each of you guys, and I'm gonna start with kind of work my way down the list that we've got here for the characters. So Lutar, you are a crystal dragonborn gunslinger. He's gonna teach you how to make ammo and how to do your basic crafting for upkeeping your weapon.
Is this where I
Armor?
would get my toolkit that I normally would
Yes.
have?
Yes.
Yes.
He's also going to hand you guys your packs, which will have your basic toolkits and stuff like that in it. And say, you're going to need these because you need to be more equipped than you are right now. So, Tarver, he's going to come to you and say, you are actually a paladin here. However, who is
That explains a
granting you
couple
this
things.
Who is granting you this magic? Even I don't know yet. You'll have to discover that on your own.
Do I get like some kind of holy symbol?
It's gonna.
What?
I'm confused.
So as far as holy symbols, yes, you will be able to get a holy symbol. So, oh yeah, 2 artificers with the gunslinger. This is you guys are gonna break things so fast.
Just out of curiosity, is this also going to include like our shields and stuff?
Yes, anything you guys get to choose. You get to be able to forge your basic equipment here. It's going to take some time as he goes through each of you and teaches you how your base abilities work. So he goes through each of you. You guys now have a better understanding. I'm not going to kind of we're gonna cut for time. You will get a holy symbol, Tarver. It's going to be shoot. Which one did I select for you? I have it in my notes. Hang on.
Roll for
I
it.
lost my note. No, I don't need to roll for it. I need my notepad, which got closed. Sorry, my kids were playing with my computer beforehand. I forgot to pull up my sticky notes. Here we go. You get gonna look like this.
With bated breath.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Where do I see this?
I gotta find one that doesn't give it away. There. I can't just tell you what it is. That would break things.
Dang.
Why not?
General
Break it.
Naturals, material, spam.
All right. So if you guys check in player chat, in-game chat, you'll see
In-game
this is what you're handed.
Okay.
It's a coin with this symbol on it.
Oh, I see.
That symbol on both sides.
Yep.
You handed him a 2-headed coin.
That is very strange. Do I, just by seeing it, do I have like any kind of inkling on like a kind of, I don't know,
Do I feel devoted to it?
like some kind of meaning?
You definitely feel it's holy in nature, so it's divine in nature. It is a
Okay.
symbol of a celestial being.
Okay.
But for now, that's all you get.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll And do I know of my background stuff now, or is that where we
The
get
background
this
is just bonus stats. The background
Okay.
doesn't really affect you guys. It's just for your bonus stats. That's why we rolled for the
Okay.
backgrounds, and so you guys get
Okay.
different unique bonus stats and bonuses to rolls. That's what that was for.
Churches
so-
like me? Got it.
Yep. So you are you. You're not your
Yeah.
personality's not changing. None of that's changing. So
Fair enough.
all right. Let's see. Devotion.
I like
My rangers, you guys are given bows because you guys are rangers, obviously. So you're gonna be given bows. My rogue, you're gonna be given, or actually my rogues. I have 2. You guys are gonna be given either either daggers, like whatever your base equipment is. You're gonna be properly geared with your base equipment now. Okay.
We get our burglars pack as well.
Do what?
Do we get our burglars pack as well?
You do.
Is this guy to teach me how to play the pan flute?
No.
No?
You already taught yourself that long ago.
Here's
yeah,
a flute. Have
really-
fun, kid.
Really did.
It's the tree man's muscle memory here.
For my wizard, he's gonna walk up to you and he's gonna hand you it's really intricate. It's a very well designed leather bound book, and he hands it to you. And he goes, "You're gonna need this. Don't lose it."
Hmm.
A book. So I start to look through the pages and like, it's mostly empty.
It is. It's for you to write in. And he hands you a quill, as you may want to start.
Oh,
You now have your spell book, so you can prepare your spells.
All right.
All right.
Naturally, 6 spells start to appear.
All right, and I don't think druids don't have anything special, right? There, Far Dreamer.
Druidic focus
Okay,
is the only special thing.
That's
Here's
right.
a stick.
No, actually, he walks over to the bonfire, and he reaches into the bonfire, and grabs one of the burning long logs and pulls it out. And as he pulls it out, you see it forms a shape, and it's basically a staff that is imbued with fire magic. And he hands it over to you. He goes, "You'll need that." And that is how you're going to be able to channel your wildfire magic.
So is it basically just a quarterstaff
Yep, basically.
with a druidic focus on it?
Yep.
Okay. Can
Basically
I pick Can I pick the shape of what's on top of it?
Sure. I'll allow you to do
Okay.
that. You can design it
Oh.
that way.
It'll be the shape of a dragonfly.
Okay. So as you take the staff, you begin to kind of carve that out. You kind of see it very pliable. And yes, you guys do get your tinker tools. All right. As you guys take some time, you guys are going to go ahead and get. It's going to count as a long rest. As you guys take your time to gather your gear, you guys get time to forge the armor. You get to make, basically, you get to play with your weapon, clean it out, make sure it's functioning good. Like, you guys get to make sure you're well equipped. It's strange though, as you guys are doing this, you're noticing that the sun is setting now, and he looks at you guys all. And he goes, "For now, you should rest. You guys have had a long day." And he postures to the tents around the campground. "Take a choose. Take
How
your
big
rest."
is the table we're sitting at?
It's large enough that like 2 or 3 of you guys can gather around them, but there's like 3 or 4 around the area, so there's like large enough that you guys can gather around, like 2 or 3 at a time, but not like everyone at one table.
Is there a table for like food and stuff like that? Like an eating
Yes.
situation?
Yeah. So
Is there any? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he as the day kind of goes throughout, you see he's bringing out. You're not sure where he's getting this stuff because it just kind of seems to appear when
I'm not going to question it.
And he's giving you guys like roasted, like basically he's cooking meat over the fire. He's making sure you guys are fed with wild vegetables and stuff like that. And you guys are getting well fed. Like, you're not going hungry during this time. So
Is there a hut or anything nearby that I can investigate?
nope, there's no huts. All there are tents.
Just benches. Okay, the
Just the
tents. Can I
benches and the
investigate
tents.
those?
Sure. You can walk over inside of them and look inside of one. It looks like the tent just has a regular bedroll laying on the ground. Nothing.
Is there anything around that
fancy.
looks like it might be storing some valuables?
Roll a perception check.
That never goes well.
Does anybody know what a priest's kit?
I guess I
is?
gotta roll one too, technically, because I inquired.
It's gonna be a perception check of 5.
Priest's pack.
Tarver, check your DMs.
Let me go
you
ahead and do the
see-
same. I got a
You
9.
see nothing.
Okay.
You see
I'm
nothing.
Because that
blind.
was
I don't see
perception to
anything.
investigate. So we
Couldn't
get a 5 and a
perceive my
9.
way out of a wet
I
paper
like
bag.
the 4 on the D100. That's amazing.
That's my trinket.
There you go. All right. Okay. So, you guys gather all that stuff around. You don't find anything worth value here. You get this feeling that like this place was made to give you rest and to give you a decision to make. It's very for my paladin, Tarver, you get the sense that this area is guarded and it's designed as a rest place for you.
Okay.
Okay. It's very for my druid as well. It's very unusual how at peace this area is. It's almost like you're standing on sacred ground.
I'd be ashamed to leave this place. It's this is probably the nicest area we've been in so far.
Comfortable.
At least
designed to
nothing's
be
trying
that way.
to kill us.
Not yet, at least.
Seems
Like I
a bit
said-
dull to me. Besides, we're sharing it with this fellow I don't entirely trust, whose heavenly father kidnapped us from our regular lives to do his bidding, which frankly I don't really like. But if we're gonna have to be a cohesive group anyway, we might as well come up with a name for ourselves.
I'm never any good at names.
The ticklers.
Globo
you-
Gym
you
Purple
guys-
Cobras.
Tail Team 6.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Seal
I'm
Team
in with that.
5
He steps
maybe.
back over to his desk
like
and is
6.
making ammo.
Like that's awesome.
The perfectly orderly group that does nothing wrong.
Are we all just gonna do like the name that we want for ourselves?
Super
And then we'll just
Omega
like,
Awesome Man.
Who wins?
Chapter
You guys-
2 of the Purple Moose Lodge.
It's gonna boil.
I've got it. Furion and his associates.
I shoot him.
It has a ring to it,
I
actually.
don't.
No.
So you guys don't have to think of the name right
Murder
now.
Hobo.
You guys, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. That would matter.
Because that mean we had a choice to move forward or to stay.
So you guys can think of that as we go through. For now, he looks at y'all. You can see. Go ahead. I think someone had a question.
I was gonna say, I have a quick question. Is there an area where I can test the ammo that I am creating?
Yeah, actually, there is. There, you guys see, there are basically it's
A
really
shooting
weird.
range.
Yeah, there. Well, it's not really a range. There's like practice dummies set up. It almost looks like
Infinite
this.
black.
It almost looks like there's like this was designed to help build almost an army of individuals, like a force of individuals. It's really weird. It's like a military camp. So it's kind of striking you guys as weird. But yeah, there is definitely you will find target dummies that you can shoot at. So
Well, off to purge the heretics, yeah?
So as you guys are going throughout your day, you guys are able to test out your weapons. You're able to test your armor, stuff like that. You guys, like I said, the day is turning into night. The sun is setting, and he looks at you guys and goes, "You should rest. Tomorrow, the work is when it begins." And he offers each of you a tent. He goes, "Do not worry about watch. Nothing will enter this grove."
Lutar will spend the night laying on one of the tables.
If
looking
I
at the sky.
choose to watch,
Hold on. Give me a second. If time doesn't exist here, does that mean casted spells can be casted forever? There's no
Don't think
concentration
that's how
time?
that works. I
No, he
think it's
said
like
we're
we're
in-
outside of time, but time would
Exactly.
still
Ti-
be moving.
Time
Time on our
does,
plane is not moving.
Yeah.
Time here is.
Yes.
Don't ruin this. Don't ruin this, all right?
Yes, that is correct.
There is no
Look, we're
time
already
here.
broken enough.
This is true. You guys are already broken enough. So yes, there is still time. Time does still traverse in this realm. He has told you guys the name of the realm, which is Kasaban. It is basically you are in purgatory, almost.
okay.
Nice guy.
Could be worse. but yeah.
Purgatory for the apocalypse. Okay.
I always thought it would end this way.
And so, as you guys, is anyone else? Any other questions you guys have so far? I mean, there will be. I will tell you guys more as the story progresses. You will learn more. But any burning questions you guys have before you guys head to bed for the night?
I
Do we
would say
level
that
up
he
from
is
this?
going. He said that the watch is not to
No.
be cared for. I state that I will watch.
I still want to know what's in it for us if we help out with this whole thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm a ranger and a
Well,
lizard folk. I will watch.
Do you want your world to end?
Kind of.
But I'll
As a
watch.
millennial, you know, it's kind of our thing.
Ah, it's
We
weird.
deserve it.
Okay.
I want to watch so it doesn't end.
Well, I mean, I got a couple people back at home that I don't want to burn and die, so I think it would probably behoove me not to have friends and family die.
You can
Yeah,
choose
well,
to.
suit yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't trust this character, so.
I mean, I'm not asking us to trust him. I'm just saying that, like,
All right. So
Yeah,
who is
balance.
who is staying up for watch?
Number one.
All right.
I'm gonna
I
Stand up.
Nah,
I would
Mr.
probably
Peeps
stay up
needs
for a little
duty
while,
rest.
staring into the fire,
Okay.
but
need
then
both of you to
eventually
roll.
go to bed.
Okay. Korat, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, and
Be
what is that?
Exhausted.
Remind me of the number.
Exhaustion because you're not sleeping.
Yeah. So roll a D20, and then
Okay.
add your Constitution saving throw modifier.
Or
Okay,
subtract.
gotcha.
Add or subtract.
Okay, I rolled a 6, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my 2.
Okay. We'll come back.
I
to
guess. So I got an 8. Okay.
All right. So he looks at Mr. Pete before you go because he does answer your question. He goes, "You can choose to save this world, save your world or not. The choice is yours. However, I cannot return you until either the work is done or the seals are broken."
Can you sweeten the deal at all?
That's all I have for you. You can choose to progress, or you can choose to attempt to remain here.
Typical faith havers. I'm going to bed.
And so,
I'm staying up and watching.
okay. So, Korat, as everyone else heads to camp, a few hours pass into the night, and then Fardreamer, you head to camp, head to one of the tents to go to sleep as well. Korat, I need you to roll a perception check for me, real quick, first, which is a D20.
Okay, I'll roll a d20. Got it. And I've got +3. Okay. 9. So 9 plus 3, 12. I guess.
Okay. So, as you're staring at the fire, watching, you feel exhaustion overcome you, and you fall to the ground asleep. However, as you're watching, you see Leo shift back into the wolf. And while you're doing that, you also see... Where'd it go? It's all the way up here. You also see the white wolf begin to shift.
Mm-hmm. That's what a ranger is after. Lizard folk.
And what you see is a woman dressed in pure white and gold armor, staring at the fire as darkness takes you.
As I would say, as why is darkness taking me?
As you guys begin to awaken in the morning, you actually find that you are... You guys actually begin to look around and as you awaken in the morning, and you find that you are laying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The tables are gone.
Do I take any damage falling from the table?
Nope, no damage.
Okay.
The tables are gone. You are in you're in the middle of what looks like a giant clearing around the forest. As you look around you, you see the forest all the way around you. The only remnants of the camp are is where the bonfire sat. But even there is just a giant stone pit that the embers seem to have been worn out long ago. You guys look around and you are still clad in your armor. You're still fully weaponed and you have your packs. You look around.
Now I
and
would just kill for
you
some
don't-
coffee and hash browns.
You don't see Leo or the White Wolf anywhere.
Even though I'm still controlled. Correct.
Do what?
I'm still controlled, correct? By the darkness?
No, you just fell
No.
asleep.
You fell asleep. Yeah, you fell
Okay.
asleep.
Because darkness usually control. Okay, I was just making
No,
sure.
no.
Sorry, old
By-
school.
Yeah, by darkness taking you, I meant like you fell asleep.
Okay.
So you guys look around and neither Leo nor the White Wolf are there. In fact, you don't see any wolves around you. So, what do you want to do?
Were we given any direction to head after this, or is it just pick a direction and go?
No direction was given to you.
As a ranger, can I search the woods? I'm looking to search any surroundings I can to find
Hey,
a path.
Ranger, look around for some footprints, would you? Maybe we can
As an
follow
artist,
those fellas.
I will follow footprints.
Which way the seals are.
Follow animals.
I'm gonna
Get my
assist
coin and,
Korat
like-
to give him advantage on that survival check.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and
Thank
roll a
you.
survival check. Add advantage,
Okay.
so roll twice, take the higher of the two rolls, and add your survival modifier.
Okay. Got my survival modifier at this +1, so I rolled twice on which
Um,
number?
I'm
Remind me
gonna
again.
suggest
Sorry.
that you actually help me
20.
because I have a better survival check than you.
Actually, let's do that.
No, you're helping him, but you're like telling him the answers, and he's just like, I
Essentially, yeah.
think this is a.
What's the learning curve for me? Like I said, I
I got a
played way
+4
back in the
on
day on
that, so-
boards.
That's north, right? No, that's north.
So I'll roll the advantage.
Okay.
First one's a 12,
went
second
that
one
way?
is a 3.
he went
Uh,
west.
16 total to look for any type of tracks.
I
Okay,
rolled
so
a 12 and I rolled a 10.
Yeah,
On
16.
mine.
I'll give the 16. So as you look around, you do find a faint set of tracks that seem to be leading west out of the clearing. But as you look at the tracks, they seem to head deep into the forest. And
Is the
that's-
canopy thick enough that I can't like look out of it and see civilization or any type of mountainous area?
So as you look up, you don't see any mountains around you at the moment. You just see the tree line all the way around you. And that's really all you see is basically a tree line around you.
I'm gonna share
what
that
kind
with
of
the
tracks?
group. That
What kind of
looks
tracks
like
you
we've
guys
got
find?
wolf tracks that head west into the forest, so
Mhm.
I guess that's as good a direction as any.
If the Jehovah's Wolfness went west, I want to go east.
Are there any plants around?
What are you looking for specifically?
A live plant to speak to.
A live plant?
Like a Venus flytrap?
Non-dead.
I will
Or burning
clarify
bush?
your ability says you can speak to them, not they can speak back to you.
Correct.
Okay. Just make
Okay.
So you're just gonna be talking to plants.
So you want to go talk to a tree?
He's gone barmy.
Yeah, I'll speak to just the general plants in front of me here. So it's speech of beast and leaf, and I have advantage checks to influence them. And I will just kind of look at the plants. Everybody's going to be like, "What the fuck is going on with this weirdo?" I'll say,
Borax over here.
If I was headed towards evil, what direction would I be? Can you sway away for me?
And I sway
Can you point a branch?
Sway away for me? Sway away for me. I like that.
Can you quiver in the direction of the evil, please?
That's cute.
So Furion has
Oh.
clearly lost his mind.
So as he starts speaking, you guys actually notice that yes, a breeze blows through and points in the direction of west.
I'll look back to everybody.
Mm.
Well, I think we should go west, but I'm talking to plants, so.
Which direction?
As a ranger, I would go west.
Okay, so you want to go
Lizard
towards
folk.
the evil.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing we need to do, right?
I think
As
that's
long
our
as I get to
purpose
one of
here.
the 7, what was it? 9 lords? Mm-hmm.
9 lords.
And which direction were the wolf tracks? Also west?
Heading west.
as well. Yeah.
Maybe we can team up with that white wolf in the beginning. Maybe there's something more to find there. That's what I want to search, so I venture into the woods and I go west.
I guess I should follow
Great.
after him.
We
before-
team up with the deity that offers us nothing in return. Why not?
I
If
mean, he
everybody
did
else
offer
is
you
heading west,
something.
then I'm following behind.
Is it? What do we hear as we're starting to head west?
Crunch of the ice and snow underneath our feet, correct? Or the
No, you're
crunch
not
of
in a-
branches?
It's branches. Yeah, it's the crunch of branches. You're not in like a it's
Okay.
not like snowing. No, it's just a regular forest. You
Okay.
actually do hear around you. You hear all sorts of like birds and animals just chirping. You don't really hear what's strange is you don't hear any kind of like aggressive animals. It's more of just natural, like deer and as you begin to look around, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Go to Denny's, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Have a few laughs.
11.
16.
23.
5.
23.
I can't perceive things. I need glasses.
Is everyone rolling this?
Mhm.
Who's ever looking around, anyone and everyone can roll this. That's fine.
I'm
Yes.
staring at the floor.
I'm too busy grumbling to myself, alright? I'm not noticing stuff.
Okay, so those of you guys that rolled a 15 or higher, you actually notice something unusual. As you look around, you see, not only do you see deer, but you also see wolves all around you. However, the wolves are not attacking the deer.
Of course.
The wolves don't seem to be aggressive at all. It seems very much, very, very unusual that they are very, very calm.
Waiting for bigger prey, no doubt.
No,
Mhm.
they seem to be walking in between each other and just kind of at peace with one another. It's very strange.
That's
As a
because
ranger, I
halfling
find it
tastes
very
much better than
strange.
deer.
It's very strange as a ranger to see wolves acting in this direction. So, we will
You
go
wanna-
ahead and proceed on because I would like to actually check in with the wolves. See if they get aggressive on my small, slight approach.
I
So you
vote
wanna-
Corette takes the lead.
So you want to walk up to one of the wolves?
Just to see if they get aggressive on my slight approach.
So
As a
one of
lizard
the-
folk and ranger,
So as you begin to walk towards them, they kind of look at you and just kind of walk the other way. It's not like they're actively trying to avoid you, but they don't seem to want to engage. But they're not aggressive either. They don't ever get aggressive.
yeah, no trust. It's just concern. Yeah, makes sense.
Here, boy. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Come on, pup up. Let's go.
Do one of y'all want me to try to? I think I might be able to talk with them. Do you want me to try it?
Why not? We got
I
one
would
fella
try.
talking to trees.
That
Why
would
not?
be
wolves?
fantastic. As I approach one with my life on the line, please try to speak with one.
Unbelievable.
What could go
Okay.
wrong?
I'll cast
Can't
Speak
go
with
wrong.
Animals.
Okay. And what do you want to ask them?
I'll.
And specifically, which creature?
I think I can just speak with any of them. I don't think it's a specific
So
target.
you just kind of want to like broadly speak. Okay. What do you want to ask?
I think I will ask just if there is any danger nearby, and what is this place that predator and prey aren't attacking each other?
I agree with that. Great question. As we
And
walk
I shall head to the
woods.
west edge of the forest, whip out a dagger, and start carving my name into a tree.
That tree deserved it.
So, one of the wolves turns and just kind of looks at you, and you kind of hear back. Why would we be at war? This realm is supposed to be at peace. The only thing that fights here is those that are not supposed to be here.
So no
And
survival.
What creatures aren't supposed to be here?
You call them demons. We call them the enemy.
Could you point us to
Are
it?
there any nearby?
No, not at this time. If you want to find them, you got to go deeper.
What directions or where should we avoid these demons?
If you wish to avoid them, can't give you a direction in which to avoid them.
Die.
So
Great.
they're
We're
all
surrounded.
around us.
We continue west, and we just keep marching on. Is my opinion. That would be what I would do.
Sure, why not?
We are
Step
looking
over
for the
every branch.
seals. Are you familiar
Exactly.
with the seals?
It kind of
Killer whales eat the
tilts its head at you,
stuff.
like, what are you talking about? You get the sense that like the beast understands a bit, but like this is about as far as it knows. It doesn't understand the concept that you're talking about now.
I thank you for your time and for answering my questions, and I hope you all live long and peaceful lives.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do now?
I'm gonna
I'll rip out
mess
my
with my
rapier and
point
point
thing.
west.
Mr.
Yeah, I'm
Peach
scouting
was
west is
here.
what I would do. I'm gonna go ahead and continue scouting west, stepping on over
Alright.
every branch and log.
Ooh. I have a
All
coin.
right.
I'm just going to be
I-
just casually just messing with the coin.
Okay.
I am going to stare at the shiny coin.
Can I get a marching order, please?
I'll be in the front since I have 18
I'll be in the back.
armor class.
I'll be in the back with the bow.
I'm going to closely follow this hobbit with the shiny in his hand.
Okay.
I'll be at
So
the very
greedy.
back, like 6 feet from the party, stealthing around, doing the Mission Possible theme song.
Meanwhile, me
Ducking
and my
between trees.
disadvantage-
As a
disadvantage.
ranger, I will be doing the same, but I will be in the back. That way, I'm within bow range.
Nice.
Okay. So let's get a legit marching order. So we have up front, we've got who? Who's gonna take the front?
I'll take the front. Tarver.
We've got
Okay.
Tarver and Mr. Peeps right on his tail.
I'll
Why
be
do you
behind
keep
Peeps.
following me? I know I'm small, but why?
I'll
are
actually
only-
be side by side with Carver.
Okay. And okay. Anyone else?
I'll be in the back.
Anybody
I'm
who
gonna be
knows
right
on the
wait,
side.
Al, does anybody who knows where we're going want to be up front? Because I cannot see.
We should probably have a ranger up front.
I'll
Might be-
take it.
It might be handy. I'll get us
Alright.
lost.
And who's gonna be in the middle? I think someone.
I'm right behind Peeps.
Okay. All right.
This
So I
is a
guess
Nurgle coin.
Far Dreamer,
I'm
Lamech.
in the middle.
Okay, Lamech is
I'll
gonna be in the middle.
Yeah.
All right. Far Dreamer, Salazar, Furion.
I'll stay closer to the back.
I'm gonna be basically next to him, just ducking between trees. Please make me
Okay.
roll a stealth check.
Same here as a ranger.
If you're in the front, you've got to lead them, so you can't stealth while you're leading those guys.
I will definitely walk forward. I do not mind. I will go ahead and march west according
So
to
you're
the
gonna-
wolves. I will
you're
look
gonna
at the
scout
tracks
ahead?
and follow them. Correct. I'm going
Alright.
to scout ahead. I'm going to blink ahead about 20 yards ahead of the team.
Hey, Lutar, how good a shot are you?
And Fardreamer,
Hmm.
you're in the back as well, right?
Right.
Good enough when it counts. Why?
If I can snatch that coin from Tarver and throw it in the air, you think you can shoot it before it hits the ground?
I'll shoot something if you take that coin.
I'll take care of it myself 20 yards in front of you.
My precious.
If I've learned anything from playing video games, as long as I have, he needs that. Please don't take it.
Fine. Just wanted to see something cool.
I can show you
Alright.
something cool. I smack him in the back of the head with my tail.
Ow!
Yeah, we'll tail swap everybody. It's over.
I knew the tails were going to come in handy in a little bit.
Always.
Okay, so Karat, you're going to run forward a little bit ahead of the group.
20
Alright, so
yards
I need-
ahead. I'm going to go ahead and run forward and scout.
All right, so I need you to roll a stealth check if you're trying to do it stealthily. So roll a d20, add your stealth modifier.
Okay.
And Furion, I need you to roll a stealth check as well. You're going to stay in the back and kind of duck between trees and hide.
Okay, so that's
Oh,
gonna be,
I would love
21.
to. I would love to.
Okay.
Roll a 21.
And I would like to practice my stealth sneaking around behind Tarver.
So I got plus.
Look. Clank, clank, clink, clank.
Do remember that anything but leather and certain medium armor does give you disadvantage on stealth rolls. So if you're in like chainmail or I think it's chainmail, half plate, stuff like that, it gives disadvantage. So that is still in play.
Basically all
you're
heavy
using-
armor.
In
22.
that point,
Using the sheet that I provided, it'll have a little box for stealth disadvantage next to your armor.
okay. And that point disadvantage is how much?
You
If you roll
probably
twice,
don't.
take the lower.
Yeah,
Okay.
You don't have it though, because as a ranger, you're not going to have heavy armor.
yeah. You
No,
should
I
not
don't have
heavy armor.
leather, so it should be less. So it's going to be a 18 then.
No, so you don't get advantage. So you don't
No,
subtract.
it's
so-
disadvantage. No, I
don't
roll
roll-
basically a 23. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't. If you're rolling at disadvantage, you don't like. That would be rolling twice and take the lower of the two. But you don't have disadvantage. You just straight roll. So whatever you're
No,
rolling.
I
is what-
straight. Okay, I straight rolled. I rolled the
and then
19,
add your stealth modifier, and that's
which is
going
going to be 2.
So that's
Which is
gonna
going to be 21.
20. Yeah.
21. Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah, you're good. All right, and Farian, you rolled a 24. Okay. So you guys, as you guys are watching around, is anyone looking for them disappearing? Or are you guys just kind of marching ahead?
I'm
We
I'm
looked
keeping
at-
an eye on Peeps, so I'm not looking for Korat.
I rolled
Okay.
a 22 on stealth there.
At
need
this
you to
point,
roll
I'm keeping a 20-yard
perception.
range.
Okay, I need you to roll a survival check for me.
Okay.
24 on perception.
24 on perception. Okay, I got to roll survival.
He definitely sees you, Mr. Peeps. Actually, in
19
fact,
on
you see
perception.
everybody still.
19. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a 19
Okay.
for perception check.
You
I
guys
am
don't.
not trying to be stealthy at all.
Okay, so
Not at all.
Crunch.
he is.
Mhm.
He is a
I mean, I'm
rogue,
running
so
ahead. I'm just going to town. I don't care.
He,
We're gonna
Peeps,
figure
you have
this
daggers
out.
on your belt, right?
Yeah. Well,
I do have a
whatever
pair of
weapons I
daggers on me.
got, because I lost.
I would like to try and take one of the daggers off his belt.
What a thief.
roll a sleight of hand check.
21 total. 16 plus 5.
Okay, so
Okay.
roll
So
a
opposing perception.
roll an opposing perception.
Which is who? Me?
No,
No,
Mr. Peeps.
Peeps.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Peeps hit.
you see him reach for
Queen.
your dagger.
And in exchange, I reach for his guns.
The gun is literally in my hand.
I'm that damn good.
I
There's some
want you
Dark
to-
Tower stuff here.
I'm gonna allow it. Roll a sleight of hand. Let's see what happens. This is gonna get really bad.
16.
I should not allow this.
This
And I'm
is
rolling
great.
perception against it.
Yep.
17.
I shouldn't. Oh, so you see him reach for your gun now, and
I just pull my hand back.
Wah, wah,
Now,
wah.
tumbleweed.
It seems we're at an impasse, Chicken Man.
Yes, but much like Tarver wouldn't want his coin taken, you seem to not want your dagger taken. Has my point
If-
been made?
If only because the dagger is more useful than the coin.
To you. To him, that coin may be everything.
Then if I
know what
throw
that
this
is.
dagger in the air, could you shoot it before it hits the ground?
I could certainly
Mm.
try.
Keep it in
I
mind.
can.
I guarantee you
I'll
won't
roll
get that
against
dagger
that.
back if I hit it.
Can we save target practice till after we get to, like through this forest? I don't
I'm 20
know.
yards ahead. I'll take that coin. I'll hit it.
all right. So, as you are you guys still walking while this is all happening? I'm assuming.
Correct. We're
Oh, yeah.
still marching.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what was your survival check?
Ooh.
Korat, you rolled a survival check.
Yeah, it was 19
Okay.
plus 1 according to my toll.
So flaccid 20. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So here's the catch, though, because you stealthed. I need Fang, and I need it's gonna be Fang and Mr. Peeps and Tarver. You guys can either each roll survival check, you take the highest, or we average it, or one of you guys can aid the other. And you guys get advantage.
Even though I can see Korat with my higher roll on perception.
Does the
Because you
sneaky
can't
giant
see
get a
me,
roll?
yeah.
You can see him because you rolled your higher perception.
I mean, I'm going to let them roll it anyway and not say that I can see him, but I was just as a point of order.
I
I'll
rolled
aid
a
the Hobbit.
19
He
on
makes
my
a good meat shield.
I'm not even aware that we don't even see Korat because I'm not paying attention, so I'm not even going to be able to aid him.
20 yards ahead. That's true.
And that's a
Okay.
17 from me.
All right, and Tarver?
4. For my survival.
Mm.
That
Do I notice
17
that they've
is-
lost him completely?
Yeah.
I'm going to lean
But
forward
so,
over Tarver's
besides
shoulder
the
and
fact
just
that
point.
we've lost him, though. Besides the fact that we've lost him, do we still have the tracks that we're following, though? Like, yeah, we can't see him, but can we still see the tracks?
Correct. You can see mine. Absolutely.
what do
I
you
have left
expect me to
tracks
do?
and left sign.
Sniff
talking
the
about the-
dirt and identify his boot prints? Like, I'm not a.
Hang on. I'll answer the
Well,
question. Let me answer.
Can we see the wolf tracks that we were originally following?
That's what
Okay.
I was scouting ahead for. On the
So
left and the
Korat
right.
can, thankfully. And because you guys were about to lose the path, however, because you have Lutar who rolled the high perception, he still saw him go ahead. He goes, oh wait, no. So the high perception roll and the
Yeah,
17
I don't even say
saved
it.
you guys.
I just
Yeah. So between the high
I will
perception
get us
roll
lost.
and the survival, the 17 on the survival check, you guys are able to keep following the path. So you don't completely lose the path. Though the forest does start to, again, as it did last time, as you guys began to go deeper, the forest begins to darken. And you guys notice that it's definitely getting, the forest has taken on a more menacing feel. A fog begins to set in as you guys begin to trek forward.
I know this feeling. We're at Coachella.
Not again.
wrong type of fog.
And so
I'm
you
going.
guys progress forward. You guys keep walking for about, I'm going to say it takes about 30 minutes. At this point, the forest around you is black. You guys can no longer see the sun.
I'm gonna
It is
produce
very
flame and hold a ball of flame in my palm.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my divine sense, and I'm just gonna like hold my coin and just kind of grip it a little tighter while all of this is going on.
As I see him concentrating on the coin, I'm gonna use my racial psionic mind feature to speak into his head and say, "You are on the correct path."
Whoa, guys! Did you guys hear that?
That is what you guys see as you're looking around. It's a very thick, ominous fog as you guys are looking around, and you get this feeling, one, that you're being screwed with. Two, you get a chill from just this. It almost makes you shake how dark of a feeling you get from where you are now.
Ghibli, ghibli, ghibli.
Can I identify if it's some kind of divine or not?
It is definitely not divine.
Bad juju, guys.
I will fall back and follow my footsteps to meet up with everyone. 20 yards.
Are you that stealthy where you you lose track of where you go?
No, no. I'm a ranger. I'm sneaky.
You
I'm a
stealth
lizard
so
folk.
hard that you don't exist anymore.
Mhm.
Where am I?
I mean, I'm fairly comfortable. I've got dark vision inherently.
That's
Do I have
what I
any
am.
racial bonus?
I also got wizard and swarm keeper. Come on, guys.
Dark vision is nothing against heavily obscuring fog.
Yeah.
Indeed, it does nothing against fog, but the darkness doesn't bother me so much.
My 60-foot dark vision is getting a little cloudy.
So,
Once again,
thankfully,
Coachella.
Far Dreamer has produced the flame around you guys, so you guys can see in your vicinity. You can
And
still
I've
look
also
down.
imbued about 4 pebbles of my own with they're little 5-foot lights that I've strung around and given to different people in the party.
Very
I
cool.
took the middle one. We were talking in in-game chat.
Oh,
so
I see it now.
to
Yeah.
not plug this up.
Okay. So you guys have light around you. You guys can see. You can look down. You're still able to faintly see the tracks. At this point, I need whoever's in the lead. Corette, I need you to roll another stealth check for me and another survival check if you're still ahead of the party. If
Actually,
not,
I
need you to-
returned to the party
Okay.
to roll back. Mm-hmm.
Then I need whoever's in the front either to work together and decide who's going to roll the survival check for the next leg, or I need you each to roll a survival check.
We'll aid Karat, or I'll aid Karat because I have a garbage survival.
Okay.
Okay.
You just
I'd
roll that
like
with
to
it.
roll a survival as well on top of that.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can all three roll, correct?
Yeah, I probably
It'll be
shouldn't be the
fine.
one who has to roll
You
survival.
You roll at advantage.
Karat.
Yeah, you roll twice.
Okay.
Yeah, roll twice, correct.
Okay.
Well,
I got an 18.
All right. Is that your first roll or second roll?
Second roll.
Okay.
First roll was a 14.
Roll.
And who else was rolling? Okay, go ahead. What'd you get?
I got a 12.
Okay. So you guys are thankfully able to still keep the tracks because of the 18. You guys progress for a little bit longer until you begin to notice that the fog seems to thicken at the forest level, and you lose track of the trail.
Could I use my tail to swipe back and forth and try and clear the fog as we progress?
You could
Can
try.
we all do that?
As
I'll
you do
try it.
that, you guys are able to do that for a little bit, but eventually, even with that, you lose the trail. You go to try to find your way back, and you still can't find it.
With my divine sense, since these are divine beings that we're tracking, would they leave some kind of, I don't know, divine trail for me to hound dog my way through, or
No.
no?
No, all you sense around you with your divine sense is very dark. You get a very much overwhelming sense of evil here.
Okay. Do I don't know. I'm gonna just keep fighting.
Who's got a stone in their hands right now?
I would not agitate
Thing then.
it.
You're talking about the stones that are shining?
Yeah, the shiny stones. I'd like to try casting Thaumaturgy on your stone fangland to make it shinier. Brighter, even.
Would that work?
I don't think it
That's
casts
a good question.
thaumaturgy. I don't think casts light, right?
Well,
It
thaumaturgy
can brighten
increase.
fires.
Yeah.
So
Fires, you're right.
Would this be considered? Well, no, it's not magical. It's actually the light cantrip, isn't it? Thing.
Well, so thaumaturgy, your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal. You cause flames to flicker
Yeah.
bright and dim.
Yeah, that wouldn't
This
work.
doesn't
It's
count as
flames.
a fire. This is the light cantrip, right?
Well, it's not the light
The equivalent of it.
It's the artificer ability that causes a thing to emit magical light.
Okay, so it doesn't count as a flame.
No, it's not.
In which
But
case, I
mine
end up
would-
making the sound of a crow somewhere out in the distance.
I mean that.
What level
I'm-
are we currently? That's the
We're
question.
level 1.
Okay,
Yeah,
level
you're all
1.
level 1. Uh-huh.
So I don't have primeval awareness yet.
Nope.
You just know that there's something bad out there.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to mess with flame, I do have a flaming sphere in the palm of my hand.
That would be the best target to go for then. I'll try to make that brighter.
I mean, I have a torch also.
The charisma is my spellcasting ability for that.
Actually, that makes sense. I have a torch in my pack as well because I forgot we got packs. So I'm just going to use my breath just a little bit and go and light it up.
Like the party trick.
I put it in my
Yeah.
mouth, pull it out on fire type of thing.
So that's a 16. Casting thaumaturgy on that flame in his hand to try to make it brighter.
Okay. So you cast thaumaturgy and it brightens. It just basically lights the area up. And around you see eyes again.
Oh, good.
Red
It's
eyes.
high school all over again.
Just eyes, no faces.
You went to a high school in the middle of Coachella?
It was a rough class, man.
I'm guessing
I'm
that
surprised you
this.
remember it.
I'm guessing this fog isn't natural.
No.
Something's probably causing it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I shoot in the direction of one of the eyes?
Roll. At disadvantage.
What is he rolling?
Roll
I
a
feel like
hit
he's
at
just shooting
disadvantage.
into darkness. The big blob of darkness.
No, he's shooting at the eyes.
Oh, if only that was advantage.
Yeah. If only.
So, yeah, you shoot and like you see it just whiz off, and you're not sure that you hit anything.
Well, I don't hear any screaming.
No crows, just laughter.
Approximately how far is the set of eyes? One of the set of eyes, the closest one.
You can't really get a good sense as you stare at it. It's weird. It's like it's there, but you can't gauge the distance from it. It's very unusual.
Seeing this all happen, I'll I guess come out of stealth. Who's got a glowy stone at the moment?
Yeah.
Who in the back? Does anybody in the back row have a glowy stone?
Flame.
Okay. Say, all right. Let me see one of those stones here. I'm hoping somebody will give me
I'll
one.
toss the stone to you because I now have a torch.
I will huck the stone at the set of eyes and try to get a better look at what it is.
So I actually have an extra stone, and I'll good idea, and I'll throw one also in kind of the opposite-ish direction.
Okay. So as you throw the
whole pocket full.
So as you guys throw the stone, once they go out for about 20 feet, and the light just seems to disappear from them.
Yes. We're around a big blob of darkness.
Well,
And
that can't
haze.
be good, and then you're gonna see me try to stealth away. That's a 20.
I'm
But
a little panicked now. I should like to try to intimidate the eyeballs around us by shouting, "Be gone, you foggy beast!"
I will march forward because I want to get closer to them to understand what they are.
I'm a brave boy and
guys
have
are
advantage on safe
I
against
don't.
being
I will
I
frightened.
don't
ready
like
my
glowy
sword.
eyes in the fog or the woods. My answer is no.
You guys are really brave.
The power of
Mhm.
Nurgle compels you.
Be gone, you foggy beast!
I'm not gonna let him walk away from the group on his own towards this, so I'm gonna probably about 10 feet behind him, gun at the ready. Torch out.
Assisting.
I'm not going to let him
Got-
go off on his own, so I'm going to follow behind him with my pistol at his back.
Guys, I
You
don't
make fun
think
of
it's
me,
a good
but
idea
that's
to go
what I
into
do.
that darkness.
Demon possessions is nothing to be joked about. Overkill is no.
Yeah, Far Dreamer has a point. Those stones aren't supposed to just blink out of existence.
Right. We don't want anybody else blinking out of existence like those stones.
Or like,
Nope, you don't.
Which is why I'm staying daisy
rat.
chained back with a torch.
How
If
my
the
grandpa
torch goes
died.
out, I run back.
Now, what happens if you go out?
Sucks to suck. Good luck fighting me if I'm being taken over.
You know,
I
y'all
suppose
actually
the
hear
best
that, by
we
the
can
way?
do is keep marching west.
I just hear the music and us talking.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know what else we can do other than
There's like a demonic noise he's trying to play, and we're all just ignoring it.
Yeah.
It's like the Freddy just.
I need cable B. Hang on, I'll fix it. There you go.
Mom?
I immediately turn around and come back to the group. No.
I don't think there's any of us.
Guys, it's my mom. Mom! Mom!
Did she get stuck in here too?
Apparently. Mom?
I'm going to guess that's probably not your mom.
No, she's probably drunk. It's fine. Mom!
Can your mom produce darkness and cause creepy eyes to show up out of that darkness?
Well, she can certainly produce darkness. Mom!
Now,
What
my
direction
odd,
is that coming from?
right. My odd question is, can anybody infuse flame on my arrow?
I
So-
can't do anything other than pray.
If I take a
Pray and
shot
lay on
at the
hands.
eyes.
I mean, you can certainly dip your arrow in this flame I have in the palm of my hand and see if
That's
it'll catch
what
on
I'm
fire.
thinking, and I'm gonna take that shot. Absolutely, taking the shot towards the
Any-
eyes with a
Anybody
flaming
here
arrow.
got enough perception to figure out where that laughter is coming from?
Roll.
There's a passive
Right now,
perception of
running back to the
16.
group.
Tell me anything?
Nope.
Natural 20 for a total of 25.
A flaming arrow.
I rolled a
Liam.
natural 1.
You rolled a natural 1, you said?
I think that was me laughing.
25 total.
Yeah, I only got a 13.
So it's
I
it's
only got
weird.
11.
You get a sense that the laughter is coming from all the directions around you.
We all do?
Yep. Well, those who rolled above a 20 do.
And what about the guy who rolled a 1? Do I just not hear anything anymore? Did I go
You gotta
down?
roll it 'cause I'm
No,
right
you
there, 'cause
hear,
I
but
rolled.
like you have no idea where the laughter is coming from at all.
Roll
So we're about equal on that point then.
13.
Great. Well, we have options. We can keep marching in the direction we've been going, or we can stop here and pray and maybe get eaten by my mom. What should we do, guys?
The only way to get out of hell is to keep going.
I will not stop. I'll take lead again. I'm marching.
I'll keep forward with that.
So I'll go
You
ahead
guys
and roll
just
for
gonna
that
march
action.
in what you believe to be the same direction?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What
I
we
think
believe to
that's
be
the
the same
only
direction because we're
way.
just chasing the eyes to the woods. Move one way. If not, stop, move the others.
So now I need you guys to roll a survival check at disadvantage because you no longer have any idea where you're going.
Exactly. Okay.
And then I also need you whose passive perception is above a 15.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. So those whose passive perceptions are above a 15,
Never mind, I'm not there. I'm at 14.
you
I'm
guys
at 19.
see as you're walking, the eyes are still there. All around you. They don't seem to
Guys,
disappear.
I don't know that we're making much progress here.
I'm gonna whip out a dagger and start marking trees as we go.
A flaming arrow would have done the trick. It would have marked our path.
You're not wrong. It could have also impeded our path.
Oh, I mean, true, but it would give light to everything. Burn
You know,
it
My
down.
father was a big fan of that kind of plan. He used to say, "If there is no downside, have you really made a plan?"
Well,
That
As you-
said,
As you begin to
It's
mark the
upside.
trees, you guys go for about 20 minutes, and you start to notice you're coming across the trees again.
I'm gonna call out to the eye laughter nonsense, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, who are you? What's going on?
Mhm.
What are you trying to do here?
What do you want with me?
Yeah, basically.
I tell a joke into the fog to make myself feel better about the laughter.
So you
He's
guys
not
gonna
laughing
keep
at your
going?
dumb
You're,
jokes, it's
you're
just a sound he
obviously
makes.
going. You're obviously going in circles. So what do you want to do?
Circles.
Is this
Maybe it's time to sit back to back and wait.
Well, I mean, if we're going
Mac,
in
I think you said something.
circles, go ahead.
I'm wondering if this is the darkness spell.
Roll an Arcana check.
$19.
Yes, but not exactly.
Well, that's comforting.
It is, but you get the sense that it's more demonic in nature.
So it's a possession.
No, not exactly, because you guys aren't being possessed.
But it's playing
it's
with our
definitely-
perception.
It's definitely it's definitely darkness. It's definitely something that is messing with you.
I shout out,
gonna-
"Heed me, for I am Satan, your master, and you must leave now."
Oh man,
I've got the
that's not
horns.
gonna end well.
I got the red skin.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll get back to that. in a
I'll
second.
flip that one and go full
Lutar?
Naruto.
I would like to focus on one of the sets of eyes and
Okay.
use my psionic ability to speak to its mind.
Okay.
Since I can see the eye, I should be able to connect with it. What do you want from us?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
I figured. Con saving throw? Oh god, why did this zoom in?
I talked to the demon in my mind. I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea.
21.
Yep,
Natural
well, it's
17.
apparently a good idea.
Oh,
As you reach out with your ability you are struck back. It's almost like you got hit. And you just hear, "This is not a place for you."
Obey Satan, Foglet!
So as you guys stop, you hear the forest begin to calm.
See? It worked. All you gotta do is say that you're Satan. Problem solved.
And it gets very quiet.
Start getting my D8 die out.
The eyes disappear. And you guys see a woman walking towards you.
I knew it was my mom.
I raise the pistol. Stop. Who are you?
Hey, wait a minute. She's hot. Don't point a gun at her.
2 seconds, she'll have an arrow.
She seemed to see me, the giant hiding behind a tree.
First off, I need you to roll another stealth check.
Gotcha.
And she looks and goes, "I'm just a traveler."
I don't believe that bullshit.
I bow and graciously introduce myself as the magnificent Mr. Peeps.
Can I roll insight?
That was what I was
Oh.
hinting at with the I don't believe that bullshit.
Roll.
And
I don't have a good insight, but that's still a 17.
oh, I was going to give guidance, but never mind.
You said,
I
what
don't
was it?
probably get it. I got a 12.
He got a 12. I got a 17.
And that's +3.
I have a +2.
You think she's telling you the truth.
You see, perfectly innocent. Madam,
I
it is
lower
a
the weapon, but I'm
pleasure
still
to
on
meet you.
defensive.
Who are you? Where are you from?
Yes, yes, to whom do we have the pleasure of speaking on this fine day within this perfectly beautiful forest romp?
Madam, please watch your belongings while he is near. Just saying.
Pay no mind to him.
She begins to walk towards the group, and she looks at you and goes, "You may call me Lyra."
Lyra.
Lyra.
A beautiful name. And what
does that
brings
mean
you
to
to
me?
our forest today, Lyra?
I'm sorry, you said your forest?
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. Masters of this forest, are we?
I think that's right.
Ah, well, it's not well known, but this particular patch of the forest is ours to be sure. Now please tell us what brings you here.
Got bad vibes. Do I have any vibes from her?
Are you gonna use your channel divinity again?
Well, it lasts an hour long.
Oh, you've been
Is it
going
an
for more than an
hour long?
hour. Yeah, you've been going for more
well,
than an
it's
hour.
already laid off. I'll be okay for now.
I am, for the record, lying out of my ass here.
Oh, yeah, no, we got that.
Everybody got that.
Blatantly.
She just kind of looks at you and like you get the sense that she does not believe you at all.
I get the sense you don't believe. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot, Lyra.
But we'll get on the right foot if I don't take it.
Right. All jokes aside, do you know a way out of this forest? We've been trying to get out. Something is happening to make us walk in circles.
Agreed.
What he means to say is normally we'd find our way through our forest with
I think
no
you
trouble
can drop the bullshit
whatsoever.
at this point, Peeps. She
Never.
clearly doesn't believe you.
Never. Drop the bullshit.
One arrow says she walks in circles for the rest of her life.
Okay.
And you guys called me the murder hobo.
Right. So she looks at you, goes, "You wish to leave, do you?"
It would be
Preferably, yeah.
preferable to the way we've spent the last several hours.
And she just smiles.
And rolls a lot of dice. I don't
Oh, I
like
was gonna
that
say,
sound.
I hear a lot of fucking dice being rolled. I'm still behind
Everybody
a tree,
takes 6
bro.
points of damage.
See, Larry, that this is what digital dice rollers are made for.
Fine.
Yep.
I will play nice with you guys.
No,
That's
no,
why I
you won't.
use
You're
that.
gonna kill us.
I
That's the only
trust
thing
my
I've got. I don't
DM.
have enough room.
He only does
This
what's best
person's
for
where the
us.
laughter originated.
He's only thinking of them.
They're weighted dice.
We waited long enough.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Come on, Luna of the Forest.
Yes, my child.
That is 100% TPK.
So in order, I need y'all's. Who has the highest health?
I got 9 health.
None of us.
Probably not me.
I have 12 health.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, I'm at 9. According to my chart here, but
I'm a hardy boy.
Luckily, I got that butthole to heal us earlier. You're welcome.
I'm at 10.
Actually, yeah, we'll leave it there. So as she smiles at you, darkness begins to take over all of you.
Here we go again.
Do
As
I
you
get
fall
any
through-
type of reaction with that?
Nope.
I said I was on the defensive.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I immediately fire.
Okay.
well, I was on the offensive.
How does
Yeah,
how
at
does
least
that
2 of
work-
us should get some type of reaction.
How does that work against sleep?
No, beforehand,
depends.
I promised
He
her an
shoots
arrow
at
in
the
her ankle.
sleeping
I was on the defensive because I didn't believe her. I lowered my weapon down so I wasn't pointing at
Roll
her,
to
but
hit.
I did not put it away.
Well,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna roll
Larry,
to hit
Larry,
because I
Larry,
went for the ankle.
Larry,
I'm taking
so-
a leg out.
I'm going to fall face first in the dirt and fall asleep.
So you said like how does this work against sleep? Like what does she do?
Looks like she's
She
casting
just-
sleep on us.
Yeah, she casts
Look at
sleep on
this.
you guys.
So
Yeah.
the way that she casts sleep, is it something because you said she just smiles and then
Yeah,
darkness falls over us. But is
yeah.
it like does she like smile and does somatic components, says any kind
No,
of
no, her
You
breath
can't
be
really-
kicking.
Oh my damage.
You can't really tell. Well, roll a perception to see if you see what she does.
Her breath be kicking, and it knock us all out.
19.
So you see, she never pulls her hands out from her cloak, but you definitely
Oh,
see
dear.
that she moves, and you can see her mutter something under her breath.
Yeah, I'd be firing at that
Prestidigitation.
point.
Hey, Larry or Leo.
Uh-huh.
I am immune to sleep.
Hey.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's true.
Also question, since she doesn't see me, can she sleep me, or does she see through my 25 stealth?
It's an
Yeah,
AoE spell.
She definitely sleeps you,
Okay.
unless you're immune to sleep.
Even though we went on the offensive before, correct?
I will give you both. Whoever was on the offensive, you can roll to attack, but your roll is a straight roll.
Okay. What is it? Tell me what to roll.
So
D20?
roll your d20 plus your attack with whatever your attack modifier is for your hit.
Larry,
Uh
I
huh.
did it again.
Sorry, I had to do
20?
some math there. Yeah, I'm right at 16 plus 4. Yeah, 20.
So if you need my total on that, that is 27 to hit.
Okay. Because I'm taking her ankle out. That way she can walk in circles for forever. Payback time.
Don't kill people.
I'm lizard folk. I'm kind of evil.
How do you stop a baby crawling in circles?
Mm.
Not
Nail its
right now.
other hand to the
That will
floor.
get us TOS. No.
So as your weapons fire, she does raise her hand, and you basically see them just disappear. The
Well,
bullets or the arrow just
Wasted
vanish
a
from in
natural
front of her.
20 on that.
Oh, I thought you meant we saw her hands disappear. I was a little concerned.
The weapons disappear, so there goes my arrow.
Not the weapon. Like you shoot at her and she just raises her hand. And it
Oh, okay,
disappears.
the ammunition. Okay.
I'm not gonna totally kill all of them.
Thanks.
In
Well,
first level.
thanks,
wood
Leo.
reaction.
This is going just fantastic. This lady is just mean.
We'll just be mostly dead.
No.
He
Back to the
hasn't
sleep
cast
spell.
curse on us yet.
But luckily, it
Who
didn't
else-
ricochet on anybody.
Who else has a 12 health? I know I'm one
I
of
have
them.
I have 12 health.
I've got 9.
I have 7.
Okay, so
Ooh.
it's me and
had
Tarver
10.
that take the first 24 points.
Yeah. So basically, she's gonna catch it. Like you get the sense like you guys are falling asleep. The only person, unless you're immune to sleep, you're not falling asleep.
I don't know how much I weigh, but I want to
however,
fall on.
Lamech, she walks up to you and just kind of smiles. And I need you. What is your what's your AC?
Hold on. It is
I cannot hear.
Mm-hmm. It's
17.
real low.
Hold on. It is 17.
Okay. What's your AC? What's your health?
10.
She raises a hand at you, and you just see a bright flash from her hand as you fall unconscious.
Oh, look at the light.
Again, the darkness.
And that's where we're going to take a break, guys. So we will see you guys back in about 5 minutes. We're going to let you guys have our players have a quick 5 minutes. So we'll see you guys back here in just a few minutes. And we are back. Do I have all my players back? I think so.
I think you're
Or am I
missing
else?
2.
I'm here. I'm just eating, snacking on some McNuggies.
Borat and Far Dreamer are the 2 that are missing.
Yeah, that's fine. We can, we'll give them a minute. They'll be back in just a second, guys. So, yeah, well, as we return from break, thank you guys for all my viewers. And just to give a quick recap for those who are just joining us kind of midstream, our adventurers have gotten all their gear. So they're no longer in peasant clothes. And they have ventured into the forest only to meet the lady that we show here, who has put them basically all to sleep and knocked them unconscious. She introduced herself as Lyra, and that is all that you know about her. So, as soon as I see, I think we're only missing 1. Yeah, we're missing Fire Dreamer. So yeah. All right, guys. So, we'll get them caught up here in just a second. So as you guys come to, you find yourselves no longer in a forest. Instead, you are now in a house. The house is very broken down and very run down. Where are you? You're muted.
I
Is this-
instinctively reach for my weapons.
Is this the theme song from the Freddy Krueger series?
Yeah, they are
Wait,
all.
we pass out. We pass out and we wake up in a rundown shack.
Are we
This-
Not a
in any
shack, it's a
bond,
mansion.
or are we free
Oh.
or what?
You're not in any bonds, which is really weird. Which has you probably the most puzzled is you're not in any bonds.
Are we still at full health?
We
Yep.
still have all of our equipment.
Except for Lamech, who is completely out cold.
Do you have any strange markings on me?
Does he appear hurt? Like, is he?
Yeah, he
Can
definitely
I-
looks like hurt.
Can
Looks like
I'd
he
like-
took some damage.
Can I do a lay on hands as I basically perform basic first response? Shake the person, check to see if they're okay, see if they respond.
Yeah, you can use your lay on hands ability.
I'd like to pinch the halfling as he
Well,
does this.
Wait, no, your devotion. What spell? What cantrips did you take?
I don't
Lay on
learn-
hands is a basic paladin ability.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get
that's right.
basic.
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't
that's a
get. I don't
feature.
get. I don't get casting
That's,
until next level. But I get lay on hands.
What is that? That's max level?
You can restore a
It's
total number
5
of hit points equal to
Yeah,
5
I
times his
can-
paladin level.
I can basically just be
Restore
like,
anywhere
boop,
from
you
1
get
to
1
5.
health.
That's right. Okay, so you can do your lay on hands, which is basically so you can heal him for 5 hit points.
Up
Or-
to 5. He can choose to just
I
do
can
1,
choose how
2,
much.
3.
Yeah.
And any magical healing.
And I can,
returns
yeah,
people to consciousness.
cure poison, disease, or I could do that. So I'm gonna just heal him
For how many?
for like I'll just heal him for like 1 health.
1 health? Let me crank this down just a second. Okay. So you heal him for 1 health. So you are now conscious again, Lamech. You guys take a look around, and you are inside basically what looks like exactly what you're hearing. You're inside a haunted mansion.
I look around for anything valuable to pocket.
I look around for Madame Leota.
Check Lamech
You're-
just to make sure that he's in working order.
And just look around to see what's there.
Okay. So as you guys look around, you're basically on the ground floor, and all around you you see basically it's just this building is destroyed. It's really kind of weird that the building's still standing because it is run down.
All right, we're in a hotel in Detroit.
You in
You do
Detroit.
not like Detroit.
Are we?
mean,
So you said like we're on the first floor essentially.
Yep.
Is
Okay.
there a front door?
Are there any windows?
So behind you, you do see a big, like a big bay, double bay door, kind of like an old French door that you would see in commonly in mansions. So, you can. What do you want? What do you guys want to do? You
Is
see,
it a
Can-
glass door or wooden door?
it's a wooden door.
I mean, I go to the door.
Let's
and I go,
open that door.
I was about to say, somebody, let's
Mhm.
look out the door and see what we see.
And
Okay.
I've
I'll open the
made
door.
another 4 of the rocks, and I've got them. And my plan is to open up the door, and if it's dark in there, to kind of scatter them around.
Okay. I
You mean
can
yeet
open
them.
the door just to, so you can like throw them over me.
Okay.
Have we scouted
so-
around the structure yet?
I mean,
Is
this
anyone?
is what
No,
we're
we
doing.
just
Okay,
immediately headed to the
so-
door.
Are you guys just going to go straight open the door?
That's
I
what
would
I'm
like to
thinking.
scout around the structure.
I'm gonna
myself.
stand back.
I'm looking around.
My
I
first
want to
thought is
look
to look
around
for valuables.
everything and understand why it was
Right.
destroyed.
Hold on. Let's
Korat,
start with Fang.
Go ahead.
all
Sorry.
we have right now is that we're in this room. There's not
Yeah.
really
There's-
anything else we've
there's
been
nothing.
to scout.
Yeah. All you see.
Okay.
So when you wake up, you see basically you're in basically the foyer area of think of like your old school mansions. All of you guys have played video games and fantasy games before, so I know you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Like the ground floor of Mario 64.
Final Fantasy VII. Finding
Sure.
Vincent.
Luigi's
Right.
Mansion.
Let's say
Luigi's
Luigi's
Mansion.
Flight of
Mansion.
stairs.
You guys get where you're going, right? So you see a big flight of stairs that kind of leads up and splits around, like it's exactly what you're thinking, okay? And it's very dark in here. There's no lights except for what seems to be coming from outside, and there's dust and cobwebs everywhere. Like this place looks trashed and abandoned. And you go. So Fang, I think you said you were gonna go check the door to go open it. So you're just gonna reach forward and grab it to open it? Okay. So as you go to open it, you grab the lock, grab the handle. It's locked.
I have thieves' tools. I'll start trying to pick it.
Okay. So
I'll see him starting to pick it over there, and I'll be like, "Hey," and I'll kind of give him some tips and try to help him out.
Okay.
well,
I'm gonna help, but I'm gonna be like, oh wait, you need to
Oh.
get it in a little better.
There's my
Go to the
advantage.
left.
Oh,
Break
wow.
a
Well,
window, dummy.
So he reaches in and you kind of get you feel like at first you start to tumble and then like Furion reaches over and goes, no, try a little bit like this, and kind of gives you a little pointer because he's a rogue, and click, you feel the door give, and so you can turn it open. As you open the door, you see the forest around you again.
There's this one room, and then the door leads out into the forest.
And a staircase.
There's no
Stop playing this sick
Well,
game.
you see other doors leading to different rooms. You can definitely tell that. So like you can definitely tell there's different parts of the mansion. But like you're just in this main lobby area right now.
Is the forest still foggy?
Yes.
Well,
Back into the mansion we go.
but,
Mm,
I don't really know which way to go from here. Korat,
So
any idea?
no luck out there.
It's still just as foggy as before. We'll just be running in circles.
yes, unless we can investigate the outside. Does anybody have any vision traits just to be able to see and understand what had happened here? Or we can actually enter another room if you would like.
Maybe,
It looked like the best case.
I will trust the team on investigating another room, but aware.
Are there any more rooms on the ground floor?
Yeah, I think that's what Larry was saying.
Um,
There's more.
Yeah, so if you take a look around you, you basically see 2 sets of doors on either side of the base foyer area, and so you guys can head out and start exploring there, or whatever you kind of want to do.
I would like to go to one of the doors and give it a stern knock, and I'll say, "Excuse me." I'll listen for a reply.
So you don't hear any reply.
I'll move on to the next door, and I'm going to do that for every door if we want to speed
Doors.
this up.
As he's doing that, moving away from the doors, I'm opening those doors and seeing.
Yeah.
So
It's also
one of the
narrow.
doors seems to lead to almost like a kitchen area.
Okay.
So you can kind of see it's where what would be like the wait staff and the servant staff would go and prepare the food and the meals and stuff like that. One of them leads to what appears to be a large room full of books, so a library. The other one appears to be like this large formal dining area. So that's separate. It's the one next to the kitchen area. And then next to the library, you see this big, it's basically this big, giant, almost living room with a large fireplace in the middle with a
Actively
single
burning or no?
Yeah, that fireplace is actively burning with a single chair facing it.
Anybody in the chair?
The chair is facing away from you. You can't see. You'd have to go.
Is that the last room, or are there other rooms besides this?
Those are the 4 rooms on the base floor. You do have the 2 staircases that lead up, but those are what you see on the base floor.
Okay, so on the base floor in the kitchen, can we acquire any tools or any weaponry in that kitchen? Or a freezer, maybe? A lockbox?
I might look for some knives in the kitchen if I was thinking about it.
I would be looking for knives, and I would be looking for a freezer to make sure nobody was trapped due to the destruction.
So as you
Any
guys
food?
head, hold on, one at a time, guys. So as you guys head into the kitchen area to start investigating, all of the kitchenware is very rusted or broken. It doesn't seem to be usable or fit for a weapon unless you want to like try to chunk it at someone. That's about all it would be good for is like improvised thrown weapon. As far as food, there is nothing. There is no food.
I'm gonna go ahead and produce flame and hold the fireball in my hand.
Is there? This is the kitchen area, right?
Yes.
Do we smell
It's connected to the
anything?
dining and living. Hmm.
It's very, very musty. Like it's kind of an old musty smell. It just smells like an old, like right now all you get the sense is the smell of an old house, except for where you open the area with the living room area and you do smell the burning wood.
So for that room, I do want to go into that room and just kind of check. You said the chair, couldn't see if there was anybody in it. Want to check, confirm there's nobody in it. And then
I'll
also,
go
I
in-
guess,
I'll
you
go
kind
in
of
there.
investigate the fireplace and see if there's
Mhm.
maybe like how long the fire's been burning.
So as you walk forward for the to investigate the chair, you approach the chair. You notice it's a rocking chair that looks to have, like you walk in front of it, and there's no one in it at the moment, but it still kind of sways, ever so slightly. Not like it's actively being pushed, but like it was just being sat in. The fireplace is still very, very much warm and brightly lit. Like it's still in the middle of its burn phase. Like it hasn't been lit for very, very long enough that it's started to get through the thick wood. And it's you like if you guys have done camping, you know that there's the outer burn, and then you start getting it's that like you're starting to get to the thick inner wood, the dry wood, so you get that rich wood smell. But other than that, you don't see anyone in there.
On a 23 for an investigation around the fireplace, do I notice anything like a mist, anything that's like that looks out of place?
What you actually notice is the fact that nothing seems out of place. There's no layer where the dust, like you expect if someone had sat in that chair recently, you would have expected the dust to have moved. But the dust is actually evenly coated over it. It's really, really, that's what throws you off, is everything around the fire and everything on the chair, the dust is still like solid. It's not been tampered with.
So exasperated, I'll just kind of groan and be like, nobody in this living room, and I'll just kind of sit down into that chair and just kind of like sigh.
Okay. So as you sit down in the chair, you feel the chair kind of give just a little bit, because you can tell it's definitely old and worn, but it still holds you. Like, you don't fall and break the chair, and you feel it's very comfortable. For like, it's one of those, like, you guys know, like certain chairs, like, they get more comfortable with time. It's like one of those chairs, and so you're able to kind of relax into it. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me. Okay, so you succeed. As you're kind of sitting there rocking, you're getting mesmerized almost by the fire, and it feels almost like something's trying to get you to relax and put you to sleep supernaturally.
Okay, I jump up out of the chair and I say, "This thing's cursed," and I shoot a firebolt at it to burn it away.
Okay.
It
So
ignites
so as you shoot the firebolt at it, it actually flares up, and you actually see the outline on one of the back walls as the light flares brighter. You see the outline of wings from almost like a shadow that then quickly disappear.
Would it seem as though those wings are in this room?
Yes.
Do we all see it or just him?
I mean, I let them know about that and call for others to come in.
Do you think they're testing us?
I don't know. I think if the paladin comes in, I will.
I'll come in.
Tell him
And,
about
Trevor, you feel anything
the wings. Do I get the sense more that they are like I don't know, demonic or
bony or yeah?
Or
I'll cast my divine sense.
So before he gets in here, roll a religious check for me.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're trying to see whether or not they're demonic or not, roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So religion.
Which would be, I'll defer to my DMs who have done this for much longer. Which would be more appropriate there? It would be.
It doesn't matter too much.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to do Arcana. It's knowledge. So
It seems
if
like
it's
an
nature,
end.
Yeah.
It's intelligence. If it's religion,
Yeah.
it's intelligence.
I have proficiency in religion, so
Yeah.
is
Well,
that
he's
okay?
doing this before. He's doing this as you're coming in.
Another nat
so.
20. Why not?
Oh, okay. You definitely it is a you get like immediately. You are looking at a demon.
All right.
This is a shadow demon.
Do I need to roll anything?
Nope. What's
Oh,
up,
okay.
Lutar?
I would like to speak in Celestial. Let us out. You do not want this.
No response.
Worth a shot.
I should like to investigate this library, see if there's any valuable first editions or leather-bound books.
I mean, I
Alright.
tell everybody that they're shadow demon.
I agree with Mr. Beeps.
Yeah.
You tell us about the
So-
shadow demon.
Yeah.
We should light this
Fang-
place up a little bit.
Yeah.
Fang lets you guys know that he's seen a shadow demon, for certain. Seen a shadow demon. Are you guys? So are we splitting up the group, or are you guys staying together? What are we doing?
I
If
am
there's a shadow demon, don't we need to like kill
gonna
it?
I'm gonna urge everybody to brighten up whatever lights we have. I'll whip out a torch myself and light it.
Okay.
Heck,
take-
I'll
take, like,
uh,
stones. Four
I'll
of
break
them
out some
in the corners of
incense.
the room.
Okay.
And I'll head
So you guys-
upstairs.
Still headed to the library.
You're going to the library
Oh,
by yourself.
stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs by myself.
Okay.
Seems like Salazar agrees with my opinion here. I might have an opinion.
I
might have.
I take interest in the library as well.
Okay. So those who are in the living area, which are going to be who?
I will still be in there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Far Dreamer, where are you?
I'll be with the rest of the majority
5,
of the group.
okay. And Tarver, are you with them too? So 6.
I'll go to the library. I
Okay.
have a feeling that they might need me in there.
Okay. So you have a feeling they might need you. All right. So my
I have
guys
a
that are
feeling
in.
splitting the group is a bad idea.
I think you're right.
I need my group that is in the as you guys go around the room in the living area, you guys begin to light the room up. Oh, that's not working. Let me stop both. You guys begin to light the room up, and as you do, you see against the wall 1, 2, 3 begin to come out from the wall. And what you guys see is you guys do see I don't want to show the stats. You guys can't see
Some
that.
Doom Eternal shit going on here.
Oh, show the stats.
No, you're not seeing the stats.
And this is in the library?
Nope, this
This
is
is
the
in the
living
living
room.
room.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
That's
see
my
this guy.
outies.
You see 3 of them coming from the wall.
Good luck.
I would like all of you to roll for initiative. All of you that are in this room, roll for initiative. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I go first.
Alright. Alright, so anyone roll a nat 20 besides Furion? No? Alright. Furion at 25. Alright, 20 to 15. You rolled a 2?
What? No, I had 18. I was raising
18?
my hand.
Okay. What's your dex modifier?
Oh wait, no, that was a 16.
16? Okay.
No, you rolled 18.
I
20 plus
sorry, I
2.
was in the in-game chat one. Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. You're good. Alright, so you rolled an 18. Okay. And what's your dex modifier?
Me? 3.
Yeah, 3? Okay. Alright, 15 to 20, 15 to 10?
11.
11? Wow, you guys are having some fun. Okay. 10 to 5?
5.
9.
Okay.
Told you I was heading upstairs. I'm outies. A rocking chair in front of a fire with nobody there, I'm out.
Alright. So,
I can come back down if I need to.
top of the round is going to be actually Furion. You're up first.
All right. So how far away are these, and are they all in like different corners?
Basically, you're looking at almost like it's basically like a 10 by 10. It's a fairly actually a large room. So you're almost looking like a 15 by 15 room. Like it's a large room. There is one on the back wall over above the fireplace, and there's one on each back corner behind the door, on either side of the door.
So are they like two behind us and one in front of us, or?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
2 behind you and 1 in front of you.
and we're all kind of just grouped in the middle.
That's where you guys would have ended up once you guys started placing the lights and everything. You guys would have seen this as you guys find the lights.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna aim at the one on the, kind of bring out my short bow and aim at the one above the fireplace.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
19.
That hits.
Alright. Get my damage. Was it 1d6 plus 4? For 8.
Okay.
And then I will just all of a sudden disappear. I'm going to use Hidden Step, and then I'm going to move pretty much right next to the one next to the fireplace there, but probably 10 feet away, so I'm just out of reach.
Okay. You said you hit the one on the fireplace, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you're gonna move up next to him. Okay.
Yep.
So as you do that, you actually hear the laughter again from the two in the back as they fade away and disappear. The one in front of you laughs. It kind of laughs as well, and kind of looks and bears it's a very wicked, evil-looking smile at you.
He sees me through the invisibility.
Is it a
Hidden Step, bonus action. Turns invisible until the start of your next turn. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
true invisibility, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So no, he doesn't. He's basically looking at like the rest of you guys. And he kind of just smiles.
So when the other two leave, I'm gonna actually move a little bit closer to him, within 5 feet.
Okay. There's only 4 of you guys left.
Now, when they leave, do they go upstairs? Do they disappear upwards, or no?
You don't know. They go incorporeal. That's the catch with shadow demons. They can.
That was my whole idea of going upstairs, is to cut them off.
Nope, you're not gonna be able to see them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going to actually start to move towards Lamech and go to attack you, Lamech. What's your AC?
I would like to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, roll.
So I'll drop my short bow and pull out the rapier. I'll swing it. Oh, Jesus!
Oh.
I need you to
Stab
roll.
my own toe.
I need you to roll.
I know. 22.
Okay. You guys are gonna make this fun.
I throw my rapier at.
Alright, so as you go to pull out your sword, you actually go to pull it out, and you're still getting used to this. So you go to swing, and I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. So DC 15.
Hey, net 20.
There you go. Alright, so you go to swing, and you kind of stumble and miss, but like you lose your balance for a second, and you completely miss the attack. Alright, and Lamech,
Gotcha.
what's your AC?
All right.
17.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Okay, so you're gonna take. It's not as bad as the sleep, I promise. I told you guys I wasn't just gonna straight up murder you. You're gonna take 7 points of slashing damage.
Jeez.
Is that? Oh, you've got 1 HP left, don't you? Because you never healed afterwards. So that would drop Lamech unconscious. Next up is going to be Fang.
Sorry, give me just a second. My
Okay.
PDF is frozen.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Lamelk, and I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
So he'll
Hey.
get 11 HP back.
Nice roll.
I take it you're back up.
Full
Yeah,
heal.
full health are. Yeah, that's basically a full heal.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, that was a full heal. Yeah, I only have 10.
There you go. Alright.
And then I will stand up and pull out my Beretta,
Beretta.
I'll pull out my spear.
Okay.
I'll have that at the ready.
Okay. Lutar, you're up next.
So anyway, I started blasting. I'm gonna raise up the gun and fire once.
I lost you.
I'm gonna fire at him as I move over towards Furion. I
Okay.
don't want to get too close to Furion, just 10, 15 feet away. And
Roll
that
hit.
is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For maximum damage of 13.
Very good. Alright. Next up, Lamette. Lamette.
Well, first off, I'm gonna get off the ground, and I, with a shield and rapier in hand, I will attempt to strike the shadow.
Alright, roll to hit.
18.
18 hits.
Where's my 1d8? There it is. 7.
7? Okay.
Yes, 7.
Alright. Next up, Far Dreamer.
Okay. I am going to chunk my ball of flame that I have in my hand at the shadow.
Okay. So
You
what
feel good.
spell are you casting?
Produce flame.
Okay.
So as part of the spell, I can chuck the flame at something.
Okay.
Uh, 10. Probably not gonna hit.
Nope, you miss.
That's
He
all
kinda
I got.
He sees the fire, the demon sees the fire coming towards him, and he just kind of shifts out of the way.
Figures.
Next up is
I
going to
was
be...
born in the fire.
Next up is going to be top of the round, Furion.
Excellent. So I'm gonna assume somebody's within 5 feet of this guy. So I'm gonna try to duck and dodge and sneak attack him from the back.
Okay.
With the rapier.
Roll
The
an
16?
advantage, 'cause- Yep.
I don't think I get advantage out of it. I just get the sneak attack damage.
Well, are you coming in from behind him? Are you like... What
Oh yeah, yeah. If you wanna, yeah, I am coming at him from behind, but
Because he moved away from you.
correct. So I would be coming from behind.
Okay, 16 is still your higher roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be a hit. So go ahead and roll your damage with sneak attack.
$15.
Okay. So you guys definitely can get a sense that like you're hurting it, but not as much as you would think.
Feels like my sword's just going right through as I'm trying to poke him.
All right, it's going to be his turn, and now we have you in the picture too. So roll this.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna turn around and actually swing at you. What's your AC?
15.
That's gonna hit. And that is gonna be 10 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. I am rocked. Oh, I'm barely standing here.
And Fang, you're up.
How many of these are in this room?
Just the one.
The one.
Just the one. It's no more.
And don't worry, Korat, and then Salazar and Mr. Peeps. I haven't forgot about you guys. We'll come to what happens with you guys in a little bit.
Yay.
Oh, that didn't sound
Preparing
good.
like incense and stuff.
Oh, Tarver, you were in the room, right?
No, I was gonna be following them into the library.
Okay. Okay. That's right. You're with them in the library. Okay. I thought we only had 5. Okay.
Doing some book learning.
Gotta find that knowledge.
I am actually going to. Do I have room? Well, no. If I use that, yeah, I'm gonna come up with a spear and just
Okay.
try and stab at it.
Roll to hit. No. As you go to stab it, it kind of goes like right. It feels like it goes right through him almost.
Sounds about right.
And next up is gonna be Lutar.
Is this thing standing on the ground or is it up? Because you said they came out of the wall. Is it like hanging from the ceiling or anything?
No, it's kind of weird. It doesn't seem like it's hanging from anything. It just seems like it's like above the ground. It's almost like it's levitating.
Can I slide on my knees and get under it?
You could, like, what are you looking to do?
All right, so we're in a room with torches. I want to grab one of the torches as I walk over there, get under it, and breath weapon up so that I don't hit anybody around it.
Set the house on fire. We don't need no water.
It's
Let the
radiant damage. It's
motherfucker
not
burn.
fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it's radiant damage.
Melt the shadow demon.
Is it corporeal enough to grab?
No. Well, you could try.
Okay.
You're welcome to attempt to.
Well, the idea here is I want to use my breath weapon, but not hit any of my party members. Either getting under it or pushing it out enough, and then bonus action breath weapon into it.
Roll a strength check to see if you can push it.
Fuck. Alright, guys, it's a -1. Let's see what I can do here.
Oh.
You're a fucking dragon. You can do it.
I'm a
Come on,
dexterous
Chicken
dragon.
Man.
That is a 19 for an 18 total.
Lad, he's got -5. He's not very strong. So you are able to grab him and push him out away from the party. So yeah, go ahead.
And I have a torch in my hand shedding bright light in a 20-foot radius, by the way. And then I am breath weaponing up at him so that it doesn't hit anybody. He needs a save, DC 16.
What kind of
Dex save?
It's a DC 17?
16.
16? Okay, yeah, he makes it.
Alright, so it's half damage on 2d8. 7, 5, 12, 6 damage to him. But it's radiant, so does it do more?
It does double damage. He is
So
vulnerable to radiant damage.
So 12 damage to him.
Okay.
And I've still got that bright ass torch with me. I have my pistol in my holster.
Alright. Lamelk?
How is let's see, I can't remember his name. Hold on. I'll get it in a second. If my stuff will load. How's Furion looking?
He looks
Wobbly.
very, very wobbly, very, very hurt. He took a pretty nasty hit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna walk. Well, since the demon is no longer in front of me. Or
I'm
Furion,
sorry.
I'll just take a step. What?
You said that like he's not in front of me anymore. I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna take a step and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Furion.
Oh my goodness. Did all of my artificers take cure wounds?
They're the real MVPs. All right.
Yeah, they are.
I also realized that the most optimal thing next round is just do the help action
Mhm.
instead of actually trying to do anything.
You get 7.
Sweet. As he kind of touches my back and I feel the warmth flow through me, turn around and just like give him a look like, oh, yeah.
No, we're artificers, right? So our magic isn't like cleric magic. We jab you with a freaking needle and pump you full of healing salve.
Yeah.
Feel better, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Like when Fang walked up and healed Lamel, you basically just like stabbed him right in the chest and just pumped it straight into his heart.
Yeah. What is that one movie? The
Yeah.
oh God,
Jason
Rock.
Statham.
No,
Yeah.
the escaping from the
Rock?
Abracan, Alakazam,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Azkaban.
The Rock.
Yeah, is it called The Rock?
No,
Yeah, it's called The
it's Escape
Rock,
from
really.
Alcatraz.
Yeah,
Is it
that's the
Rock? I
premise,
thought
but
it was The Rock.
I think
I thought
the
it was
name of
called
the
The
movie is The
Rock,
Rock.
yeah.
Anyway, at the end,
Okay.
he stabs himself in the heart. That's the end.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Spoiler alert.
From
Yep.
a movie 30 years
I
old.
thought it was that Tarantino film that everybody knows.
Okay. Lamel, is that going to end your turn?
Yeah, well.
Okay. Far Dreamer?
Okay. Well, everybody's healed up because I was gonna use cast Cure Wounds, but apparently can't do that. So yeah, let's produce flame and throw it at the guy again. Let's see
Okay.
if I can hit him this time.
Roll the hit.
I mean, right now we've only been like it's just the one that's been attacking, right?
Yes.
They're like the other two
The other-
aren't attacking from being hidden or anything like that.
The other two are gone as far as you know.
Okay.
I don't like those words.
Nope. Apparently,
Nope.
the spell doesn't wanna work right.
Yep, nope, you can't hit to... Yep. Alright. You're in?
Furion will once again pull out his rapier and swing to attack.
Clickety roll of attackity?
With the miss. 11.
Yeah, that's a miss. You swing and it just kind of seems to pass through it. Alright.
Look
Let's
down at my rapier. Like
Ooh, I don't
something's
feel
wrong
so
with
bad
it.
anymore. I'm not the only one missing.
Something's wrong with this thing.
Far Dreamer, what's your AC?
It is.
Don't do
Does the
anything.
light affect its attack in any way?
Oh, does it?
I
It
am
is-
holding something that sheds bright light in 20 feet.
Saved him from a nat 20.
Hey.
My AC is 15
Okay.
because
So
I
that's gonna...
have
Give me a
the
miss.
quarterstaff flung across my back, and I'm holding a wooden shield.
Okay, so that's gonna miss. He rolls, and you can kind of basically raise your shield and block the attack. Alright. Fang, you're up.
Who goes after me?
Lutar.
Lutar.
Don't help me.
Uh,
I'm breath weaponing.
But it'll still work, actually. So after Lutar, who's next? Is it Lamelk?
Yeah, Lamelk.
Okay. So I'm going to use the help action so that when Lamelk attacks, he gets advantage.
Okay.
And I'll say, hit him with something light. Fire, if you have it.
Okay. And that's gonna end your turn? Okay. Lutar, you're up.
My best roleplay familiar.
Breath weapon again, since nobody's gotten on the other side of him. Just hit him with the breath weapon, DC 16. Big damage, come on. 6. 12. So 24
damage.
for total damage.
It is looking very, very hurt.
If
Mel,
it's looking
what are you
hurt,
gonna do?
then I'm going to use my action to pull my rapier out and swipe at it, because I can't pull my pistol and then I need a
Go
bonus.
ahead.
So, no, I rolled a 2 on the rapier, so no.
So you go to swing and it just kind of passes through it. Lamelk, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to basically attack with my rapier and hopefully it hits.
All
I
right.
get advantage on this one, don't I?
You do.
$19 is my high one.
That hits.
And damage?
You got to roll above a 4.
8. 8 plus,
All right.
plus bonus.
How do you want to do this?
I take a wild slash and split him in half. Why not?
All right. So as you swing down, it's like as you're swinging down, normally you'd be cutting someone in half, but like the dust seems to fade as the creature just dissipates around your blade. And the room becomes quiet.
We should check on those guys upstairs. Those other two just left.
Yeah, I wonder where those other two went.
Oh, we're
And-
here.
And that... Someone's going to throw something at me when I do this.
Mm. Let me tell my narrative too. You come
Larry,
on.
I know where you live.
Do it.
I mean, I went upstairs, just up the steps for an aerial advantage in case anything escaped the kitchen, the living area, or the library.
So you're trying to
Sniper
keep a watch out.
position.
So that is where we're going to end tonight's session,
No,
guys.
no.
I scouted
everybody else.
everything.
So it's almost midnight here for us. So we've been going for a 3-hour stream. So that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. We will pick up again in 2 weeks. So our next stream will be on March 25th, and we will pick up with finding out what happened during that fight to Mr. Peeps, Salazar, Tarver, and Korat.
At level 2, right?
I hope it works out.
Oh, level 2's ready to rumble. Let's go.
For those of you that engaged in the combat with the Shadow Demon, you guys are all level 2 now.
Hey,
screw
that's
you.
kind of
I mean,
so-
Screw you. I was looking for a good book story.
I mean, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, but hey, I was engaged.
I never got a chance to try. I'm trying to protect you
The
guys.
Shadow Demon at level 1 is not an easy is not just an easy fight. So,
Now we know.
but
I have a feeling I'm gonna be playing yo-yo.
like I said,
Reading
only
Hemingway.
those that engaged with the Shadow Demon are leveling up to level 2 right now.
Now we
Reading
have to worry
Hemingway at
about the
level
other
1
two.
is no easy feat either, sir.
The sniper on the field gets no juice, but the people on the field do. Come on, Larry, don't cut me short. I was trying to
You'll
snipe
get it out
escape
with your
easy. It came from the walls. I would assume it could go up. So I was like, I'm ready to snipe this thing before
We
it goes
will
room
have
to
to-
room.
we'll have to find out next time. To my viewers, thank you guys so much for joining us. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Again, if you guys want, you can join the Discord. And until then, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked it, again, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit the follow. And yeah, good night. You guys have a great weekend, and let's see what
Thank
happens
you so
next time on
much.
Alignment Chaotic. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.